What I'm here to do a video about today is I want to talk about a claim I made yesterday when I was really angry. And I think we all know this by now. There's an endless cycle. This is just a preface, but one, I'm not walking back a lot of things that I said yesterday. If you don't know, you're not aware what's going on, I'm not here to explain it and go over it again. No, breakups are good. I ended things. I'm done with this shit. It's not that I'm walking back things. There's some things, yes, I do want to walk back because some things I was in the wrong about. It's not that I've changed my mind or anything. It's just that a lot of the anger and emotion has dissipated.
Yeah, I'm sick of you telling me to talk to my therapist because I know I have to talk to my therapist. I'm here right now because I want to talk to my audience because I use my channel as a fucking outlet to talk about my feelings, which I get shamed for.
But I have to remember why those emotions come up, and that's what I'm not walking back. So the thing is what I specifically want to talk about today. Actually, let me get out of the way what I was wrong about. I was wrong to be so insulting and bad with my words, like using a lot of bad language. How did I insult the family? Did I call them names? Eat shit. Kol hara in your fucking language. You and your whole bloodline. Inbred bloodline. Go run to your female cousin and tell them all of our secrets. Like a dog. You and your whole fucking family. Pieces of shit dogs. Your whole bloodline can get fucked. You stupid bitch. He's literally messaging the haters. He's a fucking mutt. And no matter what, I feel like human beings should be able to master emotional control, mature adult human beings, and I've not mastered that. Call them a loser. I deserve way better and I'll get way better. Fuck you. You don't do anything for me, you fucking loser. You don't want to talk shit about me to anyone because I'll tell you something, bitch. I have a lot more on you. A lot more on you. You want to go there? Just let me know. He's putting this all on display. Okay, you want to keep messaging people then? You want to keep messaging people? He hit me. He fucking threw his bag right in my face. Yup. Yup. He sure did. I did whip a phone at him though once too, and it hit him in the eye. But I didn't mean to whip it at him. I was throwing my phone and it hit him. He gives them fucking content like the fucking he is. Anyway. I don't regret my words. There's a lack of discipline there, and there's also just a lot of issues within the relationship that just keep resurfacing.
And like I believe him, and we've moved on, and like it did bring us closer, like in a lot of ways, which is really weird. And I have the freedom to leave if I want. Like, so like if I'm not happy somewhere, you trust me, I'm gonna leave, okay? I've done it in all of my relationships. Like I've always like been the one to leave, you know, always. Because if I'm not happy, I'm not gonna stay.
So that out of the way, I do regret being so vile with my tongue, you know? He's such a dog. You're a fucking dog. Kelb. Hayawan. He's a pig. He's a dog. If I ever... You want to play that game, bitch? I'm gonna go scorched earth on your fucking ass. Insult my family. Fuck your family. Fuck them all. I want to talk about this Dubai guy. The whole story starts like this. I was doing TikTok battles and I ended up battling this man he lived in Dubai. So after the battle, he messaged me. Out of respect for my marriage, I didn't entertain it. I was talking to the guy from Dubai, and what? Two can play that game. I don't care. You can do whatever the fuck he wants, and so can I. Sayonara, bitch. I was never unfaithful during my whole entire relationship with him. Like, at all. I'm going to Dubai. I've been invited there. Because, yeah, a really fucking handsome person has invited me to Dubai. So, fuck this. Pays more attention to me than my own husband. So when I said that, I was just doing anything to try to make him jealous. Because, I don't know.
I expose myself more than anyone.
Like, I get a ton of messages from men all the time. Some serious, some probably not serious, some probably serious. Messages from women too.
Send me the nudes. Actually, I like boobs. I do like boobs. I want to see. I don't have Instagram. I want to see boobs.
Yes, even despite everything that has happened in the relationship, I still have a level of respect for it to where I don't want to make this content. He can't go to reaction channel. He can't become a reaction channel because the shit I have on him, first of all, he has nothing on me. Second, I can do the same. I'll make a lot more money than him doing it. He was very hurt because we've insulted, you know, it's been toxic. That has been public, you know, it's not something, a big secret.
I just want you to know, if anything happens to me, it was them. It was him, it was them. Okay.
I don't want my tongue to destroy my soul, so to speak. I want to handle things in a more mature way, and I don't think I did handle any of that maturely. But I just realized that jumping right into another emotional relationship with someone, like, no, no. I need to be in a relationship with myself. They never truly forget me. Call me, say what you want about me, but the turd still emailing me desperately. Salah. See? It was all a lie. That's what your brain has trouble comprehending, you know, is how much it was just all a lie, all of it.
Ooh, this is entertaining because I love me some drama all the time. So definitely I was tuned in.
with some pop, 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 with some twerk, pop, 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 twerk, pop, 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 twerk, pop, pop, pop. Bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down. Turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 touch your toe, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, up and down, touch your toe, up and down, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, touch your toe, bounce your booty, up and down, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, now 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 work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, now 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 work with her. Walk with it, now work, 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 walk with it, now work. Your booty out, now work, walk with it, 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 now work, walk with it.
Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To anyone watching in real time, thank you so much for being here. To anyone watching during playbacks, I appreciate you. To all my channel members and patrons, thank you, 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 thank you. When I tell y'all the way my memberships have popped off, thank you so much for supporting me, supporting what I do, supporting my platform. And to my mods who are always here holding me down, I appreciate y'all so much. Baby. So today is April 18th, 2026. 2 days ago, on April 16th, 2026, Chantal went live once again to announce she was leaving Salah. This time, it was just a bit different. Not only did Chantal allude to Salah being a pedophile, she also went on to accuse him of abuse. She went on to really exaggerate just a relationship between him and his blood cousin. She went on to express a lot. And one of the things she also expressed was her possibly building a some sort of relationship with a man in Dubai. Now, there was a lot more that happened on the 16th. And I know with that long list, there would be so many things for her to walk back. Chantal ended up walking back probably the one thing that will guarantee that this divorce goes through, if they are in fact married. Her defiance, her need to hurt Salah, even through all the disgusting slurs, the bigotry, everything she was just shouting into her very open public platform. She wanted to start walking back that she was cheating. Because essentially that's what Chantal opened up about. That's what she exposed about herself. She was cheating. You alluded to this man being a pedophile. You didn't want to walk that back. She also alluded to him possibly linking up with a blood cousin of him. She didn't want to clear that up. No. But the cheating, that was probably his line. And that's why even to this moment, a few hours ago, she was live on YouTube and she ended that stream crying. She's been able to walk back so many disgusting things she has said on this platform about not only Salah, but his family. She's been able to walk it back, cry her way, probably more than likely behind the scenes. But this was different. This Dubai man, this man in Dubai who was going to fly her out, who invited her to Dubai. For someone like Salah, even though he's a cheating husband himself, this might have been the last straw.
And the fact that this may be the last straw is where you just can't write this. You cannot write this. And Chantal provided all of this to us on this platform. No one forced her to go online and say these things. She continues to do this. And then there are people like me who will make sure they download it, edit it together, and come up here and laugh with you all. Why the fuck would you do this? Why? I just want to make sure I take a moment to also thank Chantal, the content gift that keeps on giving. When I tell y'all this is going to be a lengthy stream, I turned that I'm going to say 15 or 17-minute video into something much longer because I had to include the clips of those things not aging well. I need to match up where she's, soft spoken. She's trying to tap into that low BMI voice. And then we're going to cut to the disgusting, vile things she was saying. That's why I'm happy platforms like mine exist. Chantal called this man a mutt. Chantal said that, fuck his whole bloodline. Yeah. I personally believe he may be done, but time will tell. There is a poll. I'll go over it in a little bit. I want to get on top of the support so we could get right into this because I want to repeat it's going to be a lengthy one. I'm going to make sure I continue with the timestamps the way that I have been. Thank you for the comments of Playback Crew saying they appreciate it. I'm doing my best. I'm going to make sure I try to keep it up, but this is going to be a long one. And baby, Chantal delivered. She delivered. I need the next time we hear from Salah, or if Chantal hears from Salah again, I need him to confirm he filed that divorce. Do not come. I don't want to hear nothing like we working this out. File that fucking divorce and don't piss me off. Do not piss me off, because let's be very clear. Fuck her. Fuck Salah too. But when those papers are filed, I need y'all to understand we are on 24-hour watch. We have my Discord. We have other creators. Just make sure you have your favorite creators on notification. It's going to be ugly. This divorce era might actually beat out the crackhead era, and it's without at least it's not without the hard drugs, because she's already, smoking weed. Who knows if she really stopped when she got back to Canada. But let me get to the support. Sounds like a you problem. Thank you for the support, boo. Remember to like the stream or else your bloodline will be cursed. I don't make the rules. Like the stream. Like the stream. I don't make the rules either. I'm just the messenger. Make sure you like the stream. And actually, seeing that Chantal is about to be single, if you don't like the stream, the next time you go to meet up with your family for the holidays, it might be Chantal sitting at the table. Do you want that? You know what I'm saying? Give yourself better luck. Like the stream. That's all I'm saying. Could you imagine? Oh my God, if I ever walked into the door and I saw Chantal. Actually, I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leap across the table, but and then just drop a second mugshot merch line. But yeah, no, I'm leaping straight across this table. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit. Oh, I know who she is. I'm already mid-air. Sorry. T, welcome to the Go Cluster. And you did join the welfare fund. I appreciate you. Ready, set, EBTs, EBTs, EB titties. Thank you for playing your part in helping keep my black ass off of welfare. Thank you. Thank you so much, boo. The True Me K, thank you so much. Welcome back, because I do believe you remember before, so welcome back, boo. Thank you, thank you. Oh, look at you right here again. Thank you for more support. Damn. Another night shift, another stream call. I stay winning. I know that's right. Thank you for always making my nights entertaining, Miss Charlie. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for using me as entertainment while you work. Stay safe out there. I don't know what to do, but it's a night shift. But I hope your shift goes by very fast. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you. Oh, the True Me Cat, baby. Make sure you working too. All the support. I appreciate you, but make sure you working. Squints, is that the sun? Yes. Okay. Thank you. I was gonna say it after, but yes. Is that the sunrise I see? Nah, just the stunning eye look. Listen, let me tell y'all, first of all, and thank you for the support. So this look is brought to y'all by Opinionated and EBDB. If you were in the last stream, Evie brought it up. Opinionated had mentioned it. So I was just like, let me try to actually do it. And to be fair, my internet is not the best, so you might not see the transition the way you should see it, but it's pretty much gold going into orange, going into red, going into purple. I had to pull out 4 palettes because I was like, I need to have this look decent. I needed to, because I'm not really good with creating looks like that, like a whole sunrise look. But it actually, I took my time, baby. I took my time. I took my time. I was like, blend. And one of the keys, at least for me, because I do have hooded eyes and stuff, and I'm dealing with 4 colors, I use smaller brushes. I use smaller brushes because I needed to make sure I could go back and reblend to make sure it has a nice gradient. So I essentially what you need is a purple, a red, an orange, and a yellow. I don't have the brightest yellow, so that's why I use the gold to kind of represent the yellow. And then I just tied it together with a yellow wrap. But but really that's all you need. You just need those colors. I use this Melt Cosmetics, the 420 palette. I used what is this? Shatter. I use Shatter. Hold on. I use Shatter, and that's the gold. And as far as the orange, I'm gonna try to go through this fast. As far as the orange, I use the Masterclass palette by Blend Bunny, and I use their Tangent. This is the orange. Ooh, I'm dropping all this shit. Sorry, y'all. I use the orange, this one here. The other cards just fell, but I use this orange here. And then for the red, I went in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Jackie Ina collection. I went in with Wigglies. I went in with that red, and then I just blended that red into the purple in my Juvia's Place, the Masquerade. So again, yellow or gold, orange, red, and purple in that order. And if I'm saying that wrong, just pay attention to sounds like you problem in chat, because if I say something or there's any tips, like normally she'll tell me and tell us. So I went in with Makita. I went in with Makita. So yeah, yellow or golds, orange, red, and purple. Yeah. So that's what I went in with. Hopefully enough of it shows up on camera so you could kind of see. I want to repeat, I have spectrum. I ain't got no choice. So it's the best I could do, y'all. It's the best that I could do. But again, I had to use a different color from each palette because I didn't actually have a color story to do this, which was kind of shocking to me because I'm like, all the palettes that I have, I don't have like a sunrise color story. I don't know. But either way, I'm actually really happy with this. And I'm grateful to Opinionated and EB for challenging me to do this. Like, that's not how they presented it. But like when they said it, I don't think they knew that would be a challenge for me because I normally do like 1 or 2 colors. I do not go in with like 4 colors and try to make a miracle out of it. Like, I don't normally do that. But shout out to y'all. I appreciate you. Sounds like a you problem. Mrs. Charlie Gold, the look is stunning as usual. Thank you. When I tell you, I was taking my time, use the smallest brushes. I was just like, not too much. Like, I was having pep talks with myself while putting this look together. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Smug and Smarmy, thank you. Looking like a tangerine dream today. Thank you. Now be a good cult leader and leave your paintbrushes alone. Love this community. Smug, like me and the paintbrushes, we're like a package deal. You know what I'm saying? So let's see where this stream takes us, but no promises. And something might pop in my head, and then I can't keep it to myself. And then I got to start painting. You know what I mean? That's what keeps me healthier. Because I'd be, oh my God, I'd be as miserable as other people. We're not getting into that right now. Saving the Wrong Species. Thank you so much for 13 months. I found out last week that AT&T is buying out Spectrum. Oh, thank God. Please let this be true. Please let this be true. Because I used to have AT&T's service. Okay, long story short, I don't work there anymore. It doesn't matter. But one of my longest careers was at actually AT&T. So I loved their internet. I loved it. Please let that be true. They should be installing fiber optics soon. Your years of suffering might be coming to an end. When I tell y'all, when I first signed up with AT&T, let me tell you how beautiful it was. Not only was I manager there, so when it comes to your phone bill, I don't know if they still do it like that anymore, but I'm gonna explain to you what it was like when I worked at AT&T. My manager line was free because I need a work phone, and I'm not going to pay. That's how the employment stuff works. And then any additional line was, well, no, the first additional line was $10. After that, it was like 50% off. And as you kept adding, the percentage would like, decrease, because obviously they don't want you on a plan with like 20 people, you know, because you're getting such a deal. So my phone bill was pretty much nothing. And then my internet bill, I just had to pay, I think it was 25% of it. And I had the biggest package. So I think my bill was like maybe $20, maybe. And where I lived was right next to one of the, I don't think they're called hubs, I forgot, but the closer you are to it, the better signal you get. Baby, I could download them. I would be able to download probably 10 movies before I finish the sentence. That's how fast my internet used to be. And this is when I was living in Connecticut. So imagine my shock and my horror when I moved down to Florida and I have to use Spectrum, and Chantel can walk from her living room to downstairs before I could fucking download a video. You see what I'm saying? It was such a shock. It was such a shock. But rant about the internet over. I really hope AT&T follows through and purchases Spectrum and fix this shit, because I don't have any other options down here. Fix it immediately. HO, thank you so much for the support. A Muslim marriage is different than any other marriage. All he has to do is say, we are no longer married, and it's law. Wait. Okay, see, I am very ignorant to a Muslim marriage. I thought they would still have to file, because they went to the courthouse, at least based on the video. But oh, please, Salah, say the words. Salah, say the words and pick up your life and move on. Move on. So then we can enjoy the entertainment that comes with that. But thank you, HO. Azu, thank you so much for 9 months. Found real pics in the Discord. He's so handsome. Yeah, he handsome and a badass. Don't let the cuteness fool you. Badass cat. But that's my baby. That is my baby. That is so my baby. And it's so cute because more and more of you guys are asking for him. And I'm like, you got a little fan club growing. Now tell them about your behavior, please. But I will say BG is a very, very, very active cat compared to Rio, because obviously Rio's older too. And when I be seeing BG, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't complain about Rio playing with my brushes. That's all Rio's really doing. When Rio's not jumping on my laptop, Rio's playing with my makeup brushes. BG be looking like she about to tear the whole shit down, and I'm just like, go ahead, BG. I got some treats for you if you do. Tear some shit up. Make sure she don't get her deposit back. Thank you. Morning on Mars, thank you for 13 months. You are glowing. You are glowing, short stack. You know what, Morning on Mars? I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm just going to politely thank you for 13 months. You could have left that last word out, but it's okay. I appreciate you nonetheless. Don't y'all fucking start. I told you it's a long stream. Don't y'all start this early. Ari, my baby, she accused Salah of what? Oh yeah. We're gonna go over so much. Don't you worry. That's why I like for the mess to happen not in real time, so then I could tie everything together with editing. Oh yeah, we're gonna go through it. Chantal was crying just a few hours ago. When I tell you, if this all goes down in the way we're hoping, which is Salah simply just leaving, it's gonna be a long rest of the year. Let's just say that. P.S. Hi from my dad. Hi, welcome. Y'all been watching a lot with family lately. Hello, welcome. There's something that you will see later on in the stream. We call it a bonding break. Just go with it. Just go. This is someone's daddy. I ain't trying to. Just go with it, y'all. And everybody behave in chat. Thank you. Cara, thank you so much for the support. Finish the 5K in 1 hour and 3 minutes. Yes. Almost done with the hiking challenge too. My legs are dead, but feeling so accomplished, as you should. Y'all, can y'all tag Cara in the chat and throw up some crowns? Shout out to you, boo, for real. A 5K and doing a hiking challenge. What's part of your genes? What vitamins do you take? Do you drink almond milk or oatmeal? I mean oat milk or regular milk? Actually, give us some tips. Start with the vitamins. Thank you. And how many hours of sleep do you get a night? I'm not saying I need to do all that, but if I could do a fraction of that, I'm literally gonna take over the world. 5K and a hiking challenge. And I just be happy over a couple of miles. Okay. hmm Miss T, thank you so much for the support. Blank your that is my fave, my personal fave. When she said fuck your whole bloodline, do you understand there are strangers who get in arguments on the street after drinking at a couple of bars that don't say what Chantel said just 2 days ago. I've literally argued with strangers who haven't come close to saying that shit. Do you understand me? That's supposed to be Salah's wife. You don't need enemies when that's who you lay next to or used to lay next to. A mess. And thank you, Boo. And I did see in chat that you just started your vacay. I hope you enjoy yourself. Relax. Go watch that movie you wanted to watch. Go catch up on that series you wanted to catch up on. Baby, just leave a mess in the kitchen just for a few hours. You got a whole month. Enjoy it. Okay. And I hope to see you around during that month. And if I don't, I understand. Enjoy your time. That's my point. The scooter needs a safe word. Thank you. She doesn't even rage the same anymore. Just kind of eats and poops and falls asleep like a Snorlax on edibles. Goddamn. I will say the rages, yes, are different, but low key, these last couple of days have hit. And maybe it's because we have been pretty bored for a while, but these last few days really might have sealed a lot for her and her relationship with Salah. So we'll see. We will see. And it was the walk back video for me, the one we're gonna start with. Oof. Killed the look. Thank you, Evie. I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy I could kind of see it because I was worried because I was like, I don't even know if they seen the purple for real. I don't know if they seen it, but thank you, Boo. I'm happy you enjoyed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you for the continued support. Carrie, thank you for 5 months. Love you, girl. Love you too. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. T, thank you so much. As someone raised in a very strict Muslim household, my family would disown me if I was Salah because of her. Been a silent viewer for years, but you make me feel like this is my community. I love you, beautiful queen. Thank you so much. Thank you and welcome. And I'm not saying it, I want to just say this. I'm not saying it's your responsibility in any way. What I'm saying is just like my mod Valentina, I'm ignorant to a lot and I could be educated on a lot. So if you ever hear me misspeak on something, especially because this is not my lived experience, feel free to correct me. I appreciate you being here simply to support, simply to just engage and kick back. But especially for anyone who can understand this a lot better than a lot of us, even though for the most part, like I know how disrespectful this was, but there's little things that I know I didn't pick up on that Chantal was saying that I feel like only someone who's Muslim can really like hone in on. So thank you again for the continued support. D with love, I appreciate you. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you. I said mems. Look at me trying to sound cool like these young kids. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Okay. Cap, I appreciate you. Chantal could have. Oh, actually, before I say that, new members, enjoy. Welcome. And you have access to the Discord. There's a couple of links in the description to walk you through. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Cap, Chantal could have gotten the Haitian equal of the train argument. But from Salah saying F your mother, baby Guinness, I'll have baby boo boo instead. Listen, that I don't know. I know for some of y'all maybe not have been as entertained with the last couple of days. At least me and Cap is here because I'm still like going through the motions of everything she said. One of the most shocking things, like don't get me wrong, the abuse allegation, we knew that was coming. What she tried to insinuate with his young cousin, I was just like, oh, you're nasty. Her being upset, her not having the control that she wanted, continues to prove she will destroy anyone. And before I get started, I want to make sure I remind you guys of something, especially when it comes to the story she was trying to tell about Salah's young cousin. So, if she had in her mind that there was something actually going on with Salah's young cousin, if she actually believed that, why is she still with Salah? If I believed my partner may possibly be flirting or be romantic in any way with their young cousin, take the cousin out of it. A young lady, a young girl, because she kept going back and forth about the 17, 18. You don't got to worry about me. I don't give a fuck that you was barking for that K Bella girl. This is enough. I'm out. I am out. So she thinks this, stays with him. And then I remembered a story time she gave a few years ago. And if y'all have been following Chantal for a while, you may remember this. I was looking for this clip for hours. Chantal told a story time about Nader. It was a few years ago where she claimed that Nader was so inappropriate that he was having sex next to a child. Like a child was within view. And that was concerning to her. I never forgot that story time. I just never talked about it because I was so disgusted and there was so many other things to discuss. But that always stuck with me. Chantal trying to paint Nader like that, right? But then went on to still chase Nader long after that story time. And I remember where she was. She was sitting in her living room in front of like that brown couch that she had. I remember that. It was during one of their arguments. She was upset with him and she went on to tell that story. And I was just like, did anybody hear this? And like literally the next day, she was back to like, oh, let's not talk negative about him. But you said he was having sex next to a kid in view. What do you mean? I'm so confused. When I heard her say this story about Salah, it reminded me of that. It reminded me of that. Cap, that one. And I remember you were asking her, like, is it that like a child was in the next room and you just thought that was inappropriate that a child is in their bedroom in the next room? And the way she framed it made it seem like the child had access, like literally it was, I'm not going to go into it too much because that's a bit much, but for anyone who's around, I remembered that. So Chantel's now insinuating that there's a chance that Salah's being inappropriate with his young cousin. Then what the fuck you sitting on YouTube crying for? Why are you sad? She should have left him a long time ago. This story time about them whispering, the way she's trying to frame that they were whispering, that was back when she was in Syria. Why is she still with him? Why is she still with him? Oh, that's right. It's because she made that up. She's literally just pushing a very dangerous, disgusting, and also bigoted stereotype to try to throw dirt on Salah's name. Got it. Let's get into this video that is tied together with the stream and some of the stream of her on that train ride, because we're going to have to talk about Noor as well. The way Chantal will not shut the fuck up about Salah's family. Crazy. And even with all this mess around his family, if he followed through, I want to repeat, it was due to the cheating. Not her disrespecting his family, not her alluding to him being a pedophile, not even her saying he's abusive. It's about the cheating. That's why the cheating is the main focus of this walk back. Let's get into it.
Hi. So, hello. I have a McDonald's breakfast, 2 cream, 1 sugar coffee. Bismillah. It's really early. I can't sleep, mostly because my cat wakes me up at like 6, and I'll probably be able to nap after, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. What I'm here to do a video about today is I want to talk about a claim I made yesterday when I was really angry. And I think we all know this by now. There's an endless cycle. This is just a preface, but one, I'm not walking back a lot of things that I said yesterday. If you don't know, you're not aware what's going on, I'm not here to explain it and go over it again. Yeah, I'm okay.
Well, for anyone who wasn't around 2 days ago, I have the time to fill you in. So please take a look. This is what she's referring to. I got you covered. That's why I'm happy that viewers come over here. Here's some context.
Okay. I will be a lot better now, too. I don't have any fucking headache to deal with. No, breakups are good. I ended things. I'm done with this shit. I'm done with that. I just feel like I'm not important. Like the same complaints, but nothing changes. And he gets all pissy at me today because I don't fucking, I ask him questions. Or other things. I don't want to like talk exactly about what we talked about, but
Before we continue, I just want to say shout out to Mrs. Girl. Baby, I have missed you. Listen, I know life be life and you got a lot of responsibilities. Welcome back. You came back at one hell of a time. Buckle the fuck in. If you weren't here 2 days ago, just be prepared to be disgusted. And I'm not being dramatic. Be prepared to be very disgusted. Chantal was in rare form. Go ahead, Chantal, continue.
thank you, Tammy. What prompted this argument? I just, I'll tell you another time. I don't feel like talking anymore. I'm so tired. Just basically, he seemed crabby pants when, like, okay, you tell me if this is, I'll tell you. Regardless, it doesn't change anything because I don't trust him anymore. So
It didn't change anything for him because she started changing her mind, and that's why she was crying today on YouTube. But go ahead, continue with this exchange. I'm not going to interrupt this too much. We did listen to this, but it all ties together. That's what I wanted to make sure you got the full context. Go ahead, Chantal. Talk about your unhinged behavior.
last night I messaged him telling him I will think about going to Malaysia. And that was at midnight my time. I fell asleep. So at 3 a.m. today, he messaged me and said, "Hi, babe. Good morning. What did you eat last night?" And then about Malaysia, about like he wants to wait a bit to book the tickets because he's not sure about the war. And then 10:10, meeting soulmates. And then I wrote back at 11 today a.m. I said, "Yeah, I guess, eh?" I wrote, "Hi, babe, what do you do?" And then I wrote, my paranoia coming in, I wrote, "So just to be sure, you 100% want to come to Canada with me after Malaysia?" And then I wrote 12:12, 1:1, like 13:13. Still no answer from him. Then at 1:30, so 2 hours later, he wrote, "Hi, hun, how you doing?" I wrote, "Hi, babe, where were ya? Why call me hun, not love? Hun is love, sweetie." I wrote, "Okay, babe." And then he wrote, "I was taking a nap." I said, "Nap? LOL." He said, "Yeah." I wrote, "Hee hee." And then about Canada, he said, "Let's stay alive first and travel to Malaysia, LMAO." I said, "But I don't want to go to Malaysia if you don't plan to be with me long term, you see?"
I need to cut in right here. For anyone who missed it yesterday, when Chantal was smoking outside of her building, not only apparently was the plans for Salah to come or go to Canada after Malaysia, they were supposed to reunite with both cats and adopt a child. Bitch, when I heard that, I said, "Oh, we were going to bring an innocent child into this." Salah, if you don't file that fucking paperwork, on God, file that paperwork and don't piss me off. They were going to adopt a child. And I believe Chantal when she says this, as far as the conversation, because she also had that conversation with Nader. For those who don't remember, her and Nader had talked about adopting a child. To bring a child into an abusive household like that, this corner of the internet would explode, and so would I. For anyone who's been watching me for years, I don't go real life. I don't. I do not go real life. I don't reach out to family. I don't do all of that. If your family's gonna come out, they're gonna come to me. And that's how it happened. So I don't do that. I don't try to call your apartment. I don't do none of that. If a child was to come into this corner of the internet through Chantel as their parent, just be very aware, and I speak my truth. A lot of y'all gonna lose respect for me. You're gonna lose respect for me. I don't give a fuck who I'm emailing. I will be emailing. I'll be calling. I will hitting up judges. I don't give a fuck. I don't go real life. For a child who's also going to be used as a pawn to control a bum ass dude, you could just call me real life Charlie after that. I hope Chantel's not able to adopt in the future. That's one of the reasons I've always said, like, I'm grateful it's harder for her to be a parent because it's not impossible. And you don't have to be giving birth to a child to be a parent. So when I heard her say that, I'm like, oh, fuck no. Fuck no, fuck no, fuck no. So I just want to be clear, especially if I'm doing something that may get pushed back. Let me tell you in advance. Let me be very clear and tell you in advance. If you come to be like, Charlie, Chantel saying there was an email to DCF. Was that you? Yup. And yup. Did you see the rage that she did? Did you hear the baby crying? That was me. Yep. Oh, you don't support me anymore? No problem. No problem. I'm just telling you. When it comes to children. Okay. Back to Chantal.
And he wrote, oh, yeah, inshallah. I said, wow, reassuring. And then he quoted that and said, what? I said, because if you don't want to come here and I can't go there, how will we be together in the future? He's like, we talked about this many times, you know, so halas, LOL. And then I wrote, so you will come here? He said, inshallah. And then he's like, you want me to visit first? I said, if you want to come. He said, tamam. I said, I want to travel the world. He's like, me too. He said, what are you going to do now? I said, go live in a bit. You? And then still no answer. At 3:40, at 1:40 I said that. So then at 1:54, no answer still. So I wrote, now you busy? And then at 2:03, he answered me. So that would be like 23 minutes later. He said, I went to the bathroom. And then he quoted in me and said, so what if I got busy, Yanni, with like 5 question marks? I could tell he's irritated. He's like, you should be mature. I said, you can't be respectful and say, okay, I'm busy now. Anyway, what will you do tonight? You never tell me. And then he wrote, because I hate when someone asks me, now you're busy, like this. I said, well, I hate it when I'm talking with someone and they just leave. So if I'm a bother, just tell me. And then he said, somebody rang the bell suddenly. Like, life is fucking different here. I said, you went to the bathroom. What the fuck, weird lies? He said, yes, I checked who was there and then bathroom. Oh my fucking God, bye. I won't.
Keep in mind, both things could have been true. He could have gone to the restroom and then went to go open the door. This is the same Chantal who said, with her whole chest, she expects updates from her partner every hour on the hour. Just so we're clear, that's a form of abuse. If you take away the fact that Chantal is a woman, and now this is a man, saying that they expect their wife to report to them every hour on the hour. They expect to be able to track their every move. They expect to be able to see their family home. This conversation would be a bit louder. Chantal is abusive. She's been abusive through most of her relationships, and it hasn't changed with Salah.
I said, wow, nah. You can't talk to me and treat me like this. And then expect me to go to Malaysia with you. I won't.
I want to correct something because you're right. Because at first she actually did say minute to minute. I just want to grab it. Corin, you're right. She did first say minute to minute, and I thought she like walked it back, even though I do think she meant the minute to minute part. But that is so abusive, and I don't know how she doesn't understand why she receives the criticism that she receives. It's really disgusting. Hold on. Dark Rubber Ducky, Charlie, my new theory is Salah has someone he is paying to text her for him, not one of her chat, but like a bot or something. Honestly, that would be smart. That would be smart. But the problem is, if that bot don't sound just like him, that's just going to lead to another argument, another fight, her crashing out again online. Imagine, you know how most of the time we set an alarm to wake up, to start work, start our day, whatever our responsibilities are. Salah probably has to set an alarm every couple of hours to make sure that he texts Chantal, or it leads to being cursed out, his family being cursed out, saying disgusting things about his family, and then eventually going live on YouTube. I don't like Salah. However, this is grimy. He should just leave.
Don't bother you anymore. Fucking bullshit. I said, I feel single anyways. You get mad when I ask simple questions and never have time to even fucking talk to me. So fuck you and all of Syria and fuck everything. Don't talk to me anymore. You are a liar anyways. Fake as fuck.
She's laughing now, but guess what? She's crying today because this behavior no one deserves. She's crying today. Oh, 20? See, this is why you should have stuck to professional help. Is it so funny? Because it's the same woman who was driving through a cemetery the other day and pretty much said, hey, if I don't got a husband, I'm going to die alone. Looks like she might die alone.
And then he said, you talking about respecting my ass? I said, no, you don't deserve it now. I'm done. It's over. Over. Bye, he says. I said, tired of this shit. He said, I don't want to travel now. I said, I don't either. Not with you. I will go to Dubai. Someone invited me there. Go whatever the fuck you want. Bye. Bye. I said, go fuck your cousin, hypocrite. Go fuck yourself. I said, you go fuck yourself. You went too far insulting me and my innocent family online in this toxic way. Goodbye forever. And then I said, your innocent family? The one who judges me and says they don't want you to be with me or in their home? And goodbye to you. Don't treat me like your wife anyway. Bye forever. You DM'd someone, you dog. That's it. And then blocked. You blocked this person. Yeah, I would have to sponsor him, but not if you don't want to come here.
You know what part of the hesitation might be? And just to give you guys a bit of background with me, especially if you're new to my channel, I've actually sponsored many family members to come to the States. I'm Haitian. Majority of my family is in Haiti, and I'm speaking from the American standpoint. I don't know how things are different in Canada. You have to make a certain income, and you also are responsible for them for a certain period of time. I don't know if it's through marriage, if something is different, but knowing how Chantal is controlling and knowing she can literally change things to the point that he could be sent back to Syria if she sponsors him, I would be hesitant to go to Canada as well. Any argument, if he's not cuddling and not giving her enough attention or not complimenting her enough, or he's not keeping his phone unlocked, as much as she wants, she can threaten that. Imagine the hell it would be to have someone like Chantal sponsor you. So why would he be excited? Look at what she does when he's in Syria and he's simply busy with family. Let's say Salah found a Muslim community in Canada. Okay, so he goes to Canada, and of course, I would expect he wants to find a Muslim community there. What if he wants to go spend time with that Muslim community, but Chantal doesn't want to? Like, Chantal doesn't want him to go. But then he's like, well, I want to go spend time with this community, these relationships I'm building. I'm going to go. If he walks out that door, when he walks back in, she could be simply throwing his shit out the window and also trying to make calls to have him deported back to Syria. In what world would Salah be excited for someone like Chantal to sponsor him? That makes no sense. The fact that this conversation is still going just speaks to like, there's no way you could be this desperate. There's no way Salah needs to get to the West this badly. Because this ain't love. This ain't love. I refuse to believe that a lot of this was genuine, not a chance in hell. Cut your losses. Because Salah's still young. Salah is still young. He's a man in his 30s. There are men who perfectly fine start families in their 40s, shit, 50s. Cut your losses. 3-4 years down the drain, go heal, go pray, go do whatever it is that you got to do. Move on. It's that simple. Move the fuck on. Let me get to some of the support and then we'll get back into Chantal. H Hill, thank you for the support. Get T-Mobile TV and internet and marriage. And as far as the marriage, it's true. Here's the thing. I've had a couple of neighbors get the T-Mobile and it was really bad. That's the only reason I didn't switch. I remember recently, and thank you for the support. I remember recently, Yaba was talking about switching to T-Mobile and I low-key wanted to hear like her experience. I haven't heard her talk about it again, but that's the only reason I haven't switched, because the couple of neighbors that I had, they were like, girl, don't do it. Because we all complain about the same thing. We all complain about the same thing when it comes to Spectrum, unfortunately. But that's the reason I haven't switched. XYZ, welcome. Bread and butter, I appreciate you. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. Let me get this pulled up. I'm a little behind. You are Supreme, so you do have access to the Discord. And welcome. I appreciate you. Let me see. Where am I? I'll be losing my spot so quickly. It's not cute. Scrim, thank you for 11 months. Sorry I'm late, queen. Looking tall and gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I actually am noticing, I think I'm getting more compliments with this eye look than most that I've done. So I appreciate y'all. Shit. I was practicing. I was trying. So I'm happy you guys like it as much as me, even though you're not getting like the full thing. But still, thank you so much for 11 months. The True Me K, thank you. Nah, don't worry. I'm efficient as fuck. I work okay, period. I work as a medical lab technician. You better work, okay? In a hospital laboratory analyzing all the blood work. Yup. Ooh. See, when you're in that type of line of work, I can only imagine the way you view this content. Like, yeah, you're here for the mess, but even with the health stuff, I could only imagine what goes through your mind. I love that. And shout out to you doing big things. Absolutely not. Thank you so much for 46 months. Don't let Charlie fool you. When you hear it's time for a bonding break, run and grab your water so you can hydrate and bond. So absolutely not, didn't finish that last part, but that's what you were saying. Thank you. Yes, that's the message. Run and grab your water, run and grab whatever it is that you're drinking, get hydrated and be prepared for a great time. A great, great time. And you know what? Absolutely not. You know what? You just reminded me of, and don't you worry, this is not the bonding break. It's just when you guys send messages like that, messages like this, I have to play this edit because I need y'all to get back focused. Please look straight into the edit. Thank you. One moment. Enjoy the bonding. You enjoy the streams. You enjoy having to put your food to the side because we paint so much. Y'all enjoy it. It does make it stronger. It gives us thicker skin. This is what we need. You don't need help. You are right where you're supposed to be. Y'all enjoy it. See? You enjoy. Correct? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Mm-hmm. So let me continue with the support 1 second. Ganja Gal. Thank you for 5 months. I know anybody watching this stream for the first time got mad questions. Warming up my dance shoes for the break. See, that's the spirit. That is the spirit. I love to hear it. And thank you for 5 months. You're such a mess. Thank you, boo. Hassan, thank you, boo. As Rio's lawyer, I don't appreciate the slander of calling him bad. From your maybe from your microscopic height, he seems bad, but he is a sweetie bit. Not me catching strays because of. I mean, you are correct. You are correct. And as Rio's lawyer, let me correct my statement. Rio ain't bad. He just be active as hell. He's my baby. But did you just say microscopic height? Okay. You know what? I see the temperature in the room. I'm gonna let y'all have this. I'm gonna let y'all have it. Just keep in mind as these comments come in, we haven't started bonding, and because it's gonna be a lengthy stream, there'll be more than one bonding session. Just keep that in mind while y'all pop y'all shit like this. Just keep that in mind. Thank you. Lily, thank you so much for upgrading to the welfare fund. I appreciate you, boo. Ready, set, EBTs, EBTs, EBTs. Thank you. And you notice how I've been wearing the right tops now for this? Because for y'all who wasn't around, I want to say this was like a few streams ago. Baby, I was not wearing the right type top. I almost got myself terminated because my titties have a life of their own. And I said, moving forward, only specific tops, just in case I get someone who joins the welfare fund. Because that thing started moving. And okay, so I'm really big chested. So you know how they move at their own speed, and sometimes you don't catch it. I almost didn't catch it. My channel would have went down over a damn titty dance. Crazy. But Lily, thank you for the continued support. I appreciate you. Zincat, thank you. This reminds me of that of that fight in your family when Beyonce thought a guy was whispering to you inappropriately just because you're 6'9". You heard about that story too? Listen, for y'all who don't know, me and Beyonce are cousins, because I said so. And yes, that made it into the tabloids. I think the Shade Room covered that. So, and if anybody wants to call me a liar just because you didn't read it doesn't mean it wasn't written about and it didn't happen. And just because you don't believe I'm Beyonce's cousin doesn't mean I'm not Beyonce's cousin. We don't need blood work. We don't need lie detector tests. Hello. Clearly, I'm her cousin. Let's get back to Chantal. Thank you. And thank you again for the support.
He don't sound like he wants to come here. Which makes me feel like he's getting all ready to have a big cousin marriage. So I'm like, fuck this! I sound totally insecure when I read that back. Anyway, I can't tell you everything, but you get the point. For my own reasons, I'm just like, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. Like, there's no point. Like, bro, I'm like, fuck that. I'm like, I'm not going to Malaysia. I'm going to Dubai. I've been invited there.
And that right here is the start of what will probably be a divorce. However the divorce works, however the separation works, this is where she truly fucked up.
Because, yeah, a really fucking handsome person has invited me to Dubai. So, fuck this. Pays more attention to me than my own husband. So, you know what? Go marry your cousin. Fuck Hollis, bye. I'm fucking tired of this shit. It's not that I'm walking back things. There's some things, yes, I do want to walk back. Because some things I was in the wrong about. It's not that I've changed my mind or anything. It's just that a lot of the anger and emotion has dissipated.
Yeah, I'm sick of you telling me to talk to my therapist because I know I have to talk to my therapist.
She always goes on about how she reacts, how impulsive she is, all these highs and lows with her emotion. I just want to remind you of this specific clip. She's said this many times, but I just want to remind you how often her viewers would urge her to get professional help. But no, her viewers, that's where she wanted to take it out. That's where she wanted to express herself. And that clip, this clip here that we're going to listen to, that was from almost exactly 4 years ago, April of 2022. Imagine if in these last 4 years, she actually had put some effort in, got some help. Maybe she wouldn't be sitting on the internet 4 years later still crying and about to go through a divorce due to her disgusting ass mouth.
I'm here right now because I want to talk to my audience because I use my channel as a fucking outlet to talk about my feelings, which I get shamed for.
I need a psychologist. I need a psychiatrist. I need a spiritual healer and I want an exorcism. I'm not kidding, Beetlejuice. I feel like I'm possessed.
That was in June of 2022. Still refuses to get that help. Now she uses ChatGPT as a therapist. And even recently, we're going to see here, just last month, she had a therapy appointment. A viewer brought it up. And guess what happened? She missed the appointment.
Therapist. I forget when my appointment is. I might have missed it. Shit. I don't like doing stuff. Oh, it's tomorrow? I thought I still had time to, like, not think about it.
Now, this appointment is not the therapy appointment. She had already confirmed she missed the therapy appointment. This was her doctor's appointment, the initial appointment where, you have to get there a little bit early. And this is her attitude. Imagine being an adult in your 40s and your viewers are keeping up with your therapy and doctor's appointments better than you. But this is someone that believes they're this amazing partner. She can't manage just the simple tasks of life, but somehow she'll be a great addition to someone else's life. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I haven't been late to a doctor's appointment or missed an appointment. That's not what I'm saying. It's just when you layer everything that Chantal is, she picks just about every struggle there is and somehow thinks she is still the prize and she is better than others. Even through everything Chantal has done through the years, things she's put herself through, things she has spewed the hate, just the failures as well. She will still sit on this platform with her whole chest and claim she's better than most viewers who watch her. And according to her, she's damn sure way better than the people who criticize her, even if you just have a simple Twitter account. Well, I happen to know there's a lot of people on Twitter who criticize her who are able to hold a job, who have 401ks, who take care of their financial responsibilities, who have great relationships with their partners, their family, and aren't actively destroying one fetish after another. Because that's what Chantal has done, just been destruction in anyone's life she enters. But yes, you guys are the losers. You guys are jealous. And somehow she's still better and living better than most of you. Okay.
Okay, what time is it at? I better set my alarm. But I have to remember why those emotions come up, and that's what I'm not walking back. So the thing is what I specifically want to talk about today. Actually, let me get out of the way what I was wrong about. I was wrong to be so insulting and bad with my words, like using a lot of bad language. I'm done with him. Fuck him. Fuck him to hell. He messaged me. You went too far insulting me and my innocent family online in this toxic way. Goodbye forever for good. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you mean your innocent family who judges me and says that I'm not welcome in your home? Fuck you. Fuck them.
I want to remind y'all this is closer to the beginning of that stream from 2 days ago. Even though it's horrible to obviously say that, partners go through shit. And sometimes the relationships you may have with, say, your in-laws or your partner's family, sometimes it could be hard to navigate. There's issues in everything sometimes. So even right here where she says, fuck you and fuck them too. You know what? Disrespectful, yes. What makes it even more disrespectful is the fact that she's doing it on a public platform. But even right here, it's not the worst thing. It's like right here in this moment, it's just like, fuck you and fuck them too. It's just like, oh, girl, deal with this privately. But it's not the worst. As she kept going, my jaw just continued to drop. Like, it's bad enough. Fuck you and your family. It's like, oh. But as she continued, I'm just like, oh, you're fucked. You're fucked.
Innocent, my ass. You act like you're fucking innocent. Bullshit! So I wrote, your innocent family, the one who judges me and says they don't want you with me or in their home, And goodbye to you. You don't treat me like your wife anyway. Bye. Don't give a shit. How did I insult the family? Did I call them names? Eat shit.
I'm muted. Sorry. Damn it. Nobody tell Yamano. Nobody tell Yamano. Nobody tell Yamano. Please, I beg. Anyways, the fact that she said that statement right there, the fact that she said that statement, how did I insult your family? And then just soon after, and yes, it's trimmed together, but from the time she said, how did I insult your family? Within 2 minutes, she went into this rant, just completely disrespecting them. Did I call them names? Well, in this moment, she didn't, but she's about to. She's about to. Ooh. And she said some disgusting shit. Go ahead, Chantal, your words. I'm just playing the words that she was so comfortable saying on her platform about her husband and his family.
Shit. Kolhara in your fucking language. You and your whole bloodline. Inbred bloodline. Go run to your female cousin and tell them all of our secrets. Like a dog. You want to DM people about me? You're a fucking dog. Dog. You and your whole fucking family. Pieces of shit dogs. Your whole bloodline can get fucked. You stupid bitch. He's literally messaging the haters. He's a fucking mutt. And no matter what, I feel like human beings should be able to master emotional control. Mature adult human beings, and I've not mastered that. Call them a loser. I deserve way better, and I'll get way better. Fuck you. You don't do anything for me, you fucking loser. You don't want to talk shit about me to anyone, because I'll tell you something, bitch. I have a lot more on you. A lot more on you. You want to go there?
Before Chantal continues with these threats, just in case that wasn't clear, maybe I should have emphasized that. I just want to make sure I am echoing on my platform so people understand. I 1000% agree with Valentina's comment. Mutt is racially charged. She is a bigot. Chantal will continue to be one of the prime examples of the argument that people believe, oh, you can't be racist and date the same type of person you hate. Yes, you can. Because when she gets upset, when she gets this angry, she doesn't hold back. I have sat on this platform and proudly criticized Salah. I don't like Salah. There's a lot of behavior that's even problematic within Salah. I didn't have to be racist doing it. I didn't have to say anything racially charged. No. And there's actually been times in the past that I have stood up and said things against other people who were saying things very problematic towards Salah. Because you don't have to do that. To criticize him, shit, to talk shit to him, none of that. But this whole stream is a great example of why it's dangerous to also fetishize people, because you still end up getting this. She continues throughout this stream to use his culture. Even with some of the words that she's saying, I don't understand some of the words, but that's racially charged to make sure that she uses his culture to continue to disrespect him and his family. Knowing even within that culture, like, to be called a dog is really, really disrespectful, like extremely disrespectful. If you've watched me for a while, you know I call people animals, all of that, like pig, cow, whatever, whale. When you tie it down to the culture, and Chantal knowing this, she's specifically calling Salah and his family these names, these specific animals, for a reason. She's a bigot through and through. It doesn't matter that she's married to a Muslim man.
Just let me know. Keep messaging people about me and see what fucking happens to you. See, Just fucking wait. I have so much shit. You don't want to fucking go there with me. And you don't want to try me. You don't want to try me. This fucking coward bitch can't even message me. He has to message. Send it to Big Beautiful Me Strawberries because I don't have it. He's putting this all on display. Okay, you want to keep messaging people then? You want to keep messaging people? He hit me. He fucking threw his bag right in my face. Yup. Yup. He sure did. In Syria. He was pissed off that I passed out and I couldn't go on the flight that one time. He had to turn around to the airport, pick me up. We were fighting the whole time. I fucking was yelling and screaming, and he fucking took his purse, whatever the fuck it is, threw it right in my face, and the buckle hit my eye. That's the only time he ever hit me.
Well, to be clear, if these events happened, he didn't hit her. He threw something. He threw something in her direction, and no way am I sitting here saying it was right. But if we are to believe this, and I find it interesting in a time like this where she is trying to destroy him in every way possible, this is when she brings this up. That's why I mentioned this a while ago. When things truly go downhill, let's hear the allegations. And for CHANTAL, apparently it's abuse and him being a pedophile. Crazy.
Not with his hand, but with the purse. So then I ran in the room and fucking freaked out. And he came running after me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
I wanted to touch on that specific part where CHANTAL just said, so if we're to believe this happened, CHANTAL just said he threw the bag, it hit her in the face. She ran into the, well, we know that's a lie. She didn't run anywhere. She waddled into the next room, and Salah chased after her, apologizing profusely. And then CHANTAL will go on to compare Salah to Nader. From what I can remember, during the time that CHANTAL and Nader were involved with one another, it was always her. She claimed she was forced to apologize after Nader abused her. It was her who always had to grovel and find common ground, even though he was being so disgusting to her. But in this moment where she's so giddy, so excited to throw this claim, throw this label on Salah because she's so upset, she sits there and says, well, he ran after me to apologize profusely. So it was an accident. He felt horrible and ran after you to apologize. But she's so proud to sit here and paint him in this light now. She just said it was the only time it happened. So he hit you with a bag. He ran after you to apologize. And you're still going to sit here and paint him this way. Even though right now she's going to go on to say she hit Salah with a phone. I wonder if any apologies followed this.
He threw his bag at my face. Yep. He whipped it at my face. I did whip a phone at him though once too, and it hit him in the eye. But I didn't mean to whip it at him. I was throwing my phone and it hit him. Keep DMing that clout chasing bitch. Do it. Do it. Do it, you motherfucker. I fucking hate him now. Yeah, I've reamed him out many times and yelled at him, but fuck.
Correct, because she's abusive. That is one thing that anyone who's been watching CHANTAL can't argue. See, for her, it's okay. To verbally abuse Salah, it's just fine. He accidentally hit her. He hit me up. He hit me. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? This man of color hit me. He hit me. The only thing that she left out were the white woman tears. He hit me. That man hit me. Oh my God, don't y'all dare support him. Don't you dare listen to anything he has to say. That man hit me on my precious skin. That Syrian man hit me. Y'all, normally I got something slick to say to go into the bonding break, but we do need a break. We do. Because it only gets uglier from here. It truly does. So let's take a quick bonding break. Go check on your pets, start your skincare, and grab your water. I'll be right back.
A mental health crisis. Please, someone save me.
Got a shopping cart? What the f is this?
You piggy pig pig. Oink, 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 motherfucker. You're gonna be detained. Detain me, bitch. Beep, beep. Whee. Whoa, whoa. What the fuck, man?
Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Miss Piggy, no one wants you here.
Oink, oink, bitches. Maybe he's in the mood for pork. He doesn't get to eat it in real life, bitch. Go fuck yourself. Oink, oink.
Do I look like a giant baby?
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your place, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're picking your place, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. No time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't see and waste away. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end.
So not the scooter needs a safe word. You're prettier than your cousin, boo. Hey guys, butter her up so the second break is the one with Zach. We've been traumatized enough. I saw that come in and I'm happy I muted because I just bust out laughing. We sometimes we don't choose the bond. Sometimes the bonding break chooses us. Let's just see where we are. Let's just see where we are down the line of the stream. Sometimes it just chooses us. Thank you so much for the support. I'm full of shit. I need to continue and get caught up with the support so we can get back into Chantal. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cyanide Cupcake, thank you for 4 months. Muslims don't participate in adoption. See, I don't know this. I genuinely don't. I'll look into it. I'll educate myself. But I don't know. I genuinely don't. Um, but I do believe those conversations were going on. I genuinely believe that, especially with all the insecurities that she's talked about. I do believe those conversations were going on. I just don't know how that would have happened. But I'm not going to pretend I know everything. But she did say that. To be clear, she did say that. Sheepy, thank you so much for 13 months. Hi, Charlie and chat, looking gorgeous. I'm working on stuff for a con tomorrow, and I'm getting tired to this live stream. Oh, hold on. I'm getting tired, so this live stream will help me through. Listen, I know that's right. So con, are you saying like a convention? I'm assuming. I probably read that all wrong. But either way, thank you, boo. Thank you. And I hope you up. And if anything, did the bonding break wake you up? Because I know it does that for me. You don't need an energy drink. You just need the bonding break. You don't need caffeine. Just tap into the bonding break. It will wake you right up. It will inspire you to finish whatever project that you're working on. Thank you, Sheepy. Aqua, thank you for the support. You look gorgeous with these colors, radiant like the sun. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for real. Thank you. Thank you. Especially on these looks where I'm just like, oh, I'm nervous. I appreciate the support. Seriously. Thank you, y'all. HO, thank you. Chantal will never pass the sorry. I'm messing up. I know the word. The hearing. Here's the thing. I don't know. I think it's not that I don't know. In the States, I've known people to go to other areas, go to other countries to adopt. I'm not saying they could afford that. I'm not saying that she could afford any of that, but I do at least believe she would try. Do I think Chantal would be successful? No. However, crazier things have happened, and that's what makes me nervous, even about that conversation. And I get it, it's not my life, but I genuinely believe Chantal would be a dangerous and disgusting parent. So we'll see. We'll see. We will see. And thank you again, Boo. Cara, thank you. Chia seed pudding, protein, magnesium, and a nap. Notes taken. Notes taken. I've always wanted to try chia seed pudding. I never have. Because I just look at it and I just judge. It's just purely off of judgment. But I've always wanted to try chia seed pudding. Magnesium I have tried in the past. I don't know if this makes sense, but the one that comes in the spray. By the way, I'm not a professional in any way. I'm just telling you something I had tried. I had saw on TikTok, like if you spray it at the bottom of your foot or something, it will help you sleep. Because I was going to use it for a sleep aid, but that didn't work for me. And again, I'm not a medical professional. I'm not telling you how to try this. I'm just telling you something that I had tried in the past. Smee, thank you. She really believes she bought him like a slave. Because a lot of the language sounds familiar. And it sounded like how she treated, or her idea of how she owned Natter. It's very similar. Very similar. And thank you again. No, it's me again. Thank you. She'd be like that, but press charges and stay with him. That. Imagine the hell. Imagine living in a war-torn country and probably have more peace of mind there than being in Canada and sharing a resident with Chantal. I genuinely believe that. And you know what's so crazy? I never closed out this poll that was started like an hour and a half ago. But you know what? Y'all piled in, and that's what was important. Let me actually close out this poll. It was a simple poll, so I don't mind they went so long. Okay, 1.2K votes. Thank you to everyone who voted. Do you think Salah is truly done with Chantal this time? 59% said no, 41% said yes. I will say this, if we asked this a few weeks ago prior to the stream from 2 days ago, I could see that no being a higher percentage. And obviously I could end up being wrong, but I'm one of the yeses. I believe Salah is done this time. And it's not to say he still doesn't need her help or he still doesn't want to get maybe something else out of her, but I truly believe with the combination of everything, with the cheating cherry on top, it's too much. It's too much. But we will see. Time will tell. The fact that she's still crying on the internet as far as like 2 hours ago, and she's still taking her slick shots, because I don't think he's unblocked her. What I find, what I think is gonna come up next, because Chantal can't hold water and she always tells on herself. I think she's gonna start making those sock accounts in the same way she used to do with Natter. Those sock accounts are coming very soon. Because if he doesn't unblock her on all those social media, that's what she has to do to get through. And that's when the begging and pleading will start. I wonder if this sticks where he's not communicating with her. I wonder where we'll get the stream where she just fires up a stream and she's crying. She's begging. She's pleading. She doesn't know what she's going to do with her life. Her life is over. And the reason I believe that's a possibility, it's because she did that with Natter at one point. And that wasn't even her husband. Mm, husband. Nancy, thank you so much for the support. Exactly. If things don't go her way, she'll scream abuse. I gotcha. That. She is that evil. She absolutely is. Now imagine making those claims. Oh, he's abusive. He's this, he's that. And him being in Canada. Imagine that type of fear. Imagine having to live with that type of fear. Because that's a real possibility. Why would he be excited to go to Canada? If I was him, he needs to find a different way to the West if that's the goal. Book Dragon, thank you for the support. Chantel is hounding him in the same way that Amber does her girlfriends. They are the same. They are the same. Very, very similar. And that's a common trend when it comes to the girls, how abusive they are. And they make excuses or they use different words to sugarcoat the abuse. Like Amber will say, like, no, I'm unhinged. No, you're abusive. It's okay. You're abusive. Use the word. Say the word. You're abusive. That is crazy. Okay, let me see. Let me get caught up. Queen Red, thank you so much for the support. Hey, Go Cluster, perfect timing. Getting ready to go out tonight. Oh no, that's right. Get my drink, getting my makeup on while watching the Queen roast a piggy pig. Thank you so much and have fun. Have a good time. Definitely enjoy yourself. Because you know what you're doing tonight. You're gonna go out. You're gonna enjoy yourself. And you're not sitting on the internet crying about a bum, crying about somebody that you were just we're not gonna go into the allegations. My point is, Queen, enjoy your night, boo. Rosie, thank you for 3 months. Looking like a bright early spring morning today. Damn, y'all really got me gassed over this look. I need to start stepping outside of my comfort zone a little more. Thank you. Not me looking like a bright early spring morning. Hold on. Just one more look. Hold on. Y'all making my head a little bigger. Y'all making my head a little bigger. So, jeez. Okay, period. Maya, thank you. Look at this golden and it just keeps coming. Thank you. Look at this golden goddess warming up my Saturday, looking like a little ray of sunshine. Thank you so much. I need another makeup request. Listen, I need to step my game up. Thank you so much. Listen, I'm gonna call one of my sisters after this and tell them. I don't care how corny that sounds. Shadowman, thank you. Came in late because my eyes had to recover from all stuff I've been seeing on that Discord. All hail her holy golden empress. The look is perfection. Thank you. I'm telling you, that Discord. I love my Discord. I love it. One of the best feelings being a creator on the platform in general, it doesn't matter what you cover. I think one of the best feelings is finding your people, finding your community. It don't mean you perfect. No, I'm messy as fuck. But when you find your people, you find your people. I hope you continue to enjoy. Thank you so much. Losura, thank you so much for 2 months. Love the yellow and eye look. Thank you. It's giving sunflower and sunsets. Period. Hold on. Hold on. Every time I do this, I look crazy. But mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Boo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kai, thank you so much for 44 months of support. Thank you. Hi to all. Replay. Good weekend to chat, Charlie. I appreciate you. Thank you. And speaking of, let me remember too. I was gonna do a double stream tomorrow, but I think it's best because I'm still working on the Rosie stuff, and I think I might switch and just focus on the Chantal stuff. Don't forget tomorrow's our Sunday's member stream. So to members, please remember check notifications. It will be tomorrow afternoon / evening, but we will be having our members only stream. And the reason I'm actually excited for this stream was from May of 2022, because you know how I'm going back and then we're going forward in order. The tone is pretty similar to what she's doing now. She's down, she's sad, but it's not over Salah, it's over Nader. She's been in a loop for years. And what I plan to do is tie in some of the recent sadness with the sadness that she had back then, with not knowing what she's going to do with herself because she wants Nader back. She even said in that stream she exaggerated a lot. And she just wants the old thing back. After filing that police report, after making all those claims, I just want Nader back. So we'll be revisiting that in the members only stream tomorrow. I hope to see a lot of you members there. Let's see. Shadow, thank you again. Walking it back. She can't even walk at all. That's another reason we know that shit's a lie. That part. And I don't know why she thought this 15-minute video, or however long it was going to fix anything. The amount of damage she has said, the amount of hate, disgusting, vile shit coming out of this woman's mouth just 2 days ago. What, a 24-hour turnaround? She thought, what, a 10-minute, 15-minute video was supposed to fix that? Are you okay? The damage is done, and hopefully Salah sticks to it this time. And thank you again for the support. Mama, thank you. I'm late, but I'm obsessed with your eyeshadow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, y'all. Thank you for real. Like, not to get like all corny or whatever. Like, I genuinely love makeup. One of the reasons I listen to like Sounds Like You Problem or Valentina, I'm not no professional. I love makeup, and that's just what I enjoy. So when y'all do this, please, this is not me saying y'all gotta compliment. That's not it. When you know people are like genuinely complimenting you, it's organic as fuck. It just feels good, especially since I was overthinking it with the look. Because when y'all asked me to do things outside of my comfort zone, I wanted to look good because you asked me to do it. I love makeup, but I also wanted to look good. If you say, hey, do a purple eye look, and I come up here looking crazy, then, I don't want to disappoint somebody who asked me to do an eye look. So it means a lot, because I was over here like, damn, if this does not turn out good, I'm going to look so stupid. But thank you again to everyone complimenting me. Genuinely, thank you so much. Thank you, especially on this eye look. Scram, thank you. We know the entire airport story is fake by the amount of insulin and the timing. She would have done more than just pass out. The whole thing is a lie. There's definitely some lies in there. And there was something she said recently that didn't line up with what she had said before, but I didn't even go back to look because it's just so much mess to cover. And there's a part of me who believes Chantal exaggerated a medical emergency at the airport. I have no proof of this. I'm just going based off of how controlling and disgusting she is. I feel like the medical emergency, even the pass out, whatever event transpired at the airport was exaggerated to make sure she got back to the house in Syria. Just my opinion. Shmi, thank you. So he hit by mistake and your phone equals intentional. That that. It's the way those different events were presented, those two separate events were presented very differently. Very, very differently. But should we be shocked? No. Why? Because it's Chantal. It's Chantal. Ghostly Pond, thank you for 9 months. It's so obvious that she doesn't have cousins. Speak on. You just reminded me of something. Actually, I'm going to finish what you just said. And thank you again for 9 months. It's so obvious that she doesn't have cousins or any close family relationships. I love my cousins down. That white lady is crazy. Ghostly Pond, I want you to come close. Just in case y'all missed it. Just in case y'all missed the story time about Noor. I want y'all to listen to this. And for those who don't remember, Noor is Salah's cousin in Syria. And Chantal, for whatever reason, had a big reaction to Noor having a picture of Salah in her phone. So for anyone who hasn't heard the Noor story time and Salah picture being in her phone, being in Noor's phone, I trimmed it down. Now this is what I do want to go in with saying to any headphone users, she's on the train and the audio is horrible. I tried to adjust it the best that I could, but it's hard because she's speaking so low. So I just want you to keep that in mind going into this clip, but I made sure to trim it down as long as as much as I could so you could get the full context of this story. So let us listen to a non-issue that Chantal made sure to make an issue. Let's listen up. Go ahead, Chantal. Tell us about Noor in that phone.
Salah got mad at Noor once. Noor's daughters gave me, she gives her phone to her daughters to play with. And her daughter brought me the phone and she said, look, Salah. And it was a picture, a handsome selfie of Salah in Noor's phone. Yeah, so she had this handsome picture of him. And so I freaked out on him and I was like, why does she have a picture of you? So he's like, well, I don't know, He's like, come with me. So we went next door to her house and he's like in Arabic, angry. He's like, why do you have a picture of me on your phone? But she's married. She's married.
I just want to point out, what's the issue of a family member having another family member's picture on their phone? Genuinely, what would be the issue? Maybe I'm in the minority, but I know I got mad family members who have my picture in their phone. You want to know why? Because I have their pictures in mine. And she goes on to express the type of picture it was. And I know what you're thinking. For anyone who hasn't seen this clip, you're probably thinking, was it something inappropriate? No. Nor had the nerve to have a picture of Salah, a good-looking picture of Salah in her phone. Oh my God. The scandal. What? This bitch is sick. She needs to stay alone.
So then she's like, oh, she looks really she's like, oh, I was showing one of our cousins, the male cousin. So then later that day we're all having dinner and the younger cousin was like, you're a pig for sure.
Now, in this part, I don't know if she was saying the younger cousin called Noor a pig. I don't know who was called a pig, but based on the laugh, I'm assuming that they didn't call Chantal a pig. And she goes on to explain that Noor slapped the younger cousin. Why is this any of our fucking business? Another reason why no one should be with Chantal. This was no one's business. Salah didn't bring it to the internet. Noor didn't bring it to the internet. The young cousin who got slapped didn't bring it to the internet, but here she goes running her fucking mouth. I don't know why his family doesn't like me. Well, bitch, if you were confused before, you cleared that up now. You have definitely cleared that up now. No family is perfect. No family is perfect. But if you start bringing my family's business to the internet, you big stink ass bitch,
And then the Norse slapped her cousin for saying that. No, I don't think. I believe that. Like, I think she was just showing it to somebody. I don't know. Maybe she was like, I don't know if she was showing it to a girl. Like, maybe she had it to show to one of her friends to like hook him up.
Or maybe she likes having pictures of her family in her phone. So you guys know how I categorize like everything in my life. So in my photo album, I literally have an album dedicated to family. Rio has his own album. I literally have an album for my family. My mom's, not my mom, my sisters, my brothers, my cousins, my nieces, my nephews, my godkids. Literally, I have an album of my family. And I know it's going to sound shocking. They look good. Shocking. I know, shocking. How dare I save good-looking pictures of my family? I even have my family, like my cousin's spouses, my sister-in-law. Is it a scandal that I would have my sister-in-law's picture on my phone? Am I trying to hook my sister-in-law up with somebody? No, I just love my sister-in-law and I have her picture in my phone.
She's Hanziera. But like, see all these weird, shady things behind the scenes. Like, you know. Anyway, he's totally free to do what he wants right now, and so am I. So whatever. But when I saw that selfie, my heart dropped. Like, why do you have that, bitch?
No. The question shouldn't be, why do you have that? The question needs to be, why does her mind go to that? Why would your heart drop by this man's cousin having his picture in her phone? That's the real question. What is wrong with you? Get help.
It's so fucking weird to me. It was a selfie of himself that he had sent to me as well. She said that she got it from my community tab, because I posted that one on my community tab.
Is Chantal under the impression that if Salah sent her a picture, it belongs to her and no one else can have it? Someone taking, say, a family member's picture off of social media without being it sent to them, that's normal. I've literally scrolled before, seeing a family member taking a screenshot, saved it, and sent to one of my sisters. Like, oh, boom, look at what so and so's up to, or look at so and so in this dress. She killing it. That's normal. I've taken plenty of family members' pictures off of social media where they didn't have to send it to me. I just took it. They look good. I'm saving it. They're my family. The fuck? She's so weird.
And she said that's where she got it from. She's like, I wanted to show our relatives. Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking. Using it to show eligible women, right? Yeah.
You know the other thing that makes this so foreign to Chantal is more than likely her family doesn't have this dynamic. Her family probably doesn't have just random pictures of her saved in their phone. Her family don't come to her in hard times, say if she has a cousin who's not getting along with, say, her uncle. Remember that uncle she had stayed with around the time she was a crackhead? He was trying to help her. Let's just say he has a kid around Chantal's age. I'm going to assume they don't confide in her. She's not a safe space for them. That's why all these different stories that she's saying, for us, it's just like, bitch, what are you saying? What are you seeing? Oh, it's foreign to you because you don't got nobody. You don't have family that trusts you and comes to you and maybe just vents to you. Yeah, no one's saving your fucking picture. Shit, most of them are filtered to hell anyways. What's the point of saving it? I've talked about this before. If Chantal goes missing ever, her family's going to have a hard time handing in a picture for them to find her. They're going to have a hard time. And one of the examples, because we're going to get into the Dubai guy, Who the hell is this? That's the Dubai guy. Who the hell is this? Bitch, that's a strong ass filter. People don't think about that when they put strong filters. Not saying anyone should go missing, but listen, there are crazy people in this world. I need you to be able to identify me. I need you to hand in something to the authorities so that they don't walk past me. Make sure they find me. Make sure they find me. Hand them a picture that's unfiltered. Think about that. So ridiculous. We'll get back to the Dubai guy, but just a quick example of how filtered this chick is, even on TikTok. Even on TikTok. That's why these close-ups right here. Let's go back to this close-up. Remember this? Actually, no. Look. So this is the filter. You see it? You see it? Look at that smooth skin. Damn near like porcelain. Now let's go back to this.
Because they found out about my YouTube. And they were accepting of my reputation and everything because they were watching the hater channels. Like Sasa, remember I showed, she came up to me with her mom's phone and she was like, Mariam. And it was like a hater talking in British accent there.
With majority of her face off camera and cut off, this is probably the best Chantal has looked in a long time. That's the sad part. You literally just only have to leave a cheek in and, oh, girl, you look better already. When we get back to full screen, just warning now. But this is the best she's looked. Barely could see her.
And they were like, no, we love you. I don't think it's like mostly that family like didn't, like I started like getting mad at them and like freaking out because like he made me resent them a bit because
Salah made Chantal resent them. And she backpedals a little bit here to obviously express like Noor treated her good. She said that this whole time. She has said that even when she was in Syria. But let's not forget, Chantal said, fuck your whole bloodline. But here she goes again, puts the blame on someone else. Salah made me resent them. But they didn't do anything to you. Salah didn't do anything. Take responsibility for your own nasty ass actions.
Because he would like always want to go there, and they live like way in the boonies, right? And he would always want to go there and like stay there for like 2 days, and I'm just like, I don't want to leave the cat. I don't want to go for 2 days. I'm tired of this shit. I just want to be alone with you. Like, what the fuck, you know? And the family would be insistent, like, no, you can't go home. You can't go home. So I started, you know?
Wait, so Salah would visit these specific family members. They live far. And seeing that it's a far drive, isn't that kind of normal that your family would say, hey, stay? You already took a long drive here. More than likely, if he's to leave, it would be at night. Yeah, maybe don't drive these dark roads late at night. More than likely tired because he's been there all day, spending hours with them. Yeah, spend the night. Your family. Why would that be foreign to Chantal? I've had family come in, say from 3 hours away. You're not going back on the road for another 3-hour drive. Are you crazy? Honestly, that would low-key be disrespectful if you don't offer for your family to stay. So you drive for a long time to come see me, to come spend time together, and then you're just going to get back on. That's crazy. Your family, you're to stay. That's kind of already expected. That's normal. At least in my culture. Let me rephrase that. I don't know how everybody else do it. I'm Haitian. You're not getting back on the road. You want to spend the night, and I'm making you breakfast in the morning. Send you off right. The fuck? That's so weird. That is so weird to me. She makes an issue and turns it into like a lot of them into like this perverted thing. What is wrong with her? Oh, that's right. A lot is wrong with her. And she's never gotten help for it. Let me get caught up with some of the support. She's weird. Yami, heard you struggle with the mute or didn't hear. Yami, you got to remember some of the things that people claim happened didn't happen. It was AI. So even if you go back during this live stream that can't be edited, it was AI. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about. Me? Mute? Does that sound like something I would do? Mute myself. I've come far. I have come far. I have been streaming for years at this point. I'm not muted in this point in the game. So if someone clipped something of me muting myself, it's AI. It's clearly not something I would do. I'm a professional streamer. Thank you. Thank you for the support, Yami. Let me see. Bree baby, thank you so much for 2 months. Hi, my 8'9" tall queen. I love the look. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. And thank you for the 2 months. And yes, it is giving 8'9", right? And would someone 8'9" mute themselves? Really think about that. No. I don't know how connected tall people can't mute themselves, but go with it. It makes sense in my head, and I need y'all to believe it as well. Tall people can't mute themselves. Thank you. Ganja girl, they buttering you up for the break. Get it together. Listen, we're going to take that second break soon. And, I'm still undecided. I'm lying. I know exactly what I'm going to do. But no matter what happens, you guys have experienced this before, and it has made you stronger. You're welcome. Thank you, boo. Just be kiddo. Thank you for 6 months. You should do a sunset. Wait, this is the sunset look. Wait, hold on. Just be kiddo. To be fair, my internet's not the best, but this is my sunset attempt. This is my sunset attempt. It just doesn't give the best quality on my internet, but hopefully you kind of see it better. You kind of see it better. You know what I do want to start playing with again is cut creases, and because I have hooded eyes, it's like a little bit of a process. I want to start playing with cut creases again. And I know for some people that might be very 2016, 2017. I don't follow trends. I follow what look good on me. And I've done it in the past and I liked it, but I had my struggles, but I want to eventually bring that back. Minion obsessed mama. Thank you. You are absolutely gorgeous. Love your makeup look. Thank you. See, thank you. Ganja, this is not buttering up. This is not it. Okay. This is just organic appreciation. And Ganja, if you get a specific break, which I was already planning to do, I'm still going to blame it on you. I'm still going to blame it on you. Yep. There you go. Chunky Coat member, thank you so much for the gifted membership. To the new member, please enjoy. Chunky Coat member. Y'all crack me up. And for anyone confused, they're not talking about me. They're talking about a different channel that they watch. Yep. Thank you, boo. And to the new member, you have access to the Discord. Sheepy, thank you. It's an anime convention. Okay. Me and my wife are going. I'm making bracelets, candy, and badges for my outfit, and candy badges for my outfit. I'll post in Discord tomorrow. Yes, please post. Oh, that actually is very unique. I love that for y'all. Look at y'all getting out there, living life, enjoying yourselves. I hope you and wifey enjoy. And yes, post those pictures, boo. Cloud Goblin, thank you. No hotels in Damascus. She would have been waiting for her new flight there. He's better than me. That because isn't the drive to the airport, if I remembered back then, I would have sworn she had said it was like over an hour, maybe 2, because over an hour is, I guess, not the worst. But I wouldn't drive back because when he had to return, for those who weren't around when Chantal had the incident at the airport, Salah had dropped her off at the airport and already got back home. So for him to have to pick her up, he had to drive back again. And I would have sworn it was like a lengthy-ish ride. Baby, get a hotel. The fuck? No, not at all. As a matter of fact, I'm asleep. I'm not looking at my phone until I wake up the next day. And by then, hopefully you figured something out. But that's just me. And thank you again, Cloud Goblin. Thank you. Fit and Curvy. Hey, boo. She's confused about having pics of family because she doesn't have real relationships with any of her family. And none of them want anything to do with her. That very lonely existence, and she deserves that and so much more. And thank you again, boo. Just Jamie. Chantal is walking back the Chantal. Hold the. Just Jamie, do not piss me off. And I know I should know better because I knew she would do this. Okay. Chantel is walking back the he hit me with a purse. I guess he just threw it in her direction when she was screaming at him at the top of her lungs. Wow. Interesting. She is a dangerous woman. I said this back then, even with Natter. Chantel is a dangerous woman. Fuck that bitch. Good thing that most people didn't believe her, anyways, especially if you've been watching her for years and you've caught on to her behavior. Wow. The clip we just saw, now she's walking that back. She said that with her whole chest. She was ready to ruin him. Oh, let me guess. He still hasn't unblocked her. He's still not willing to take her back. Funny how that works. Piece of shit. Thank you, Just Jamie. That pissed me the fuck off. Even though I knew this would happen, it pissed me off. Cara, thank you. My cousin's wife sent me a good pic of him. Scandal. That. Wild, right? Craziness. She really needs to get help. And I know I need to stop saying that because it's never going to happen, but still. And thank you again. Goodbye, Kyle. I appreciate you. There was so much in the 2 to 3 lives. I appreciate you covering the small bits that might be missed. Thank you so much. We haven't even touched on the wet spot. Like, what the fuck? Also, you're looking beautiful, Charlie. Thank you so much. And I just want to point out earlier, Smug asked me, Smug said, no painting. I want to point out Kyle is the one that brought to attention that there was a wet spot the size of a fucking football that she left on a bench. We're not even going over that today. That will be coming up. But seeing that the topic is here, I have so many questions for that big ass wet mark that she left. And the smell that comes from that wet mark. And she was so proud to show everybody. And before I say this, I know this is not the same thing. What I'm about to say is not the same thing as the wet mark, but just an example. Like, I have a very heavy flow. I'm not ashamed to say I have had accidents. And the embarrassment, the fear that I've had during those accidents, right? You know what I wouldn't do? Flip my camera and show anybody. Half the time I am trying to rush to cover it up. Rushed to change my clothes. Rush in hopes that no one notices that I had an accident. It doesn't happen often, but even if it happens once, anyone who gets a cycle can tell you it is horrifying. The fear that goes through you having an accident like that, I'm just like, oh my God, there ain't no way. There ain't no fucking way. I'm so tired of having a damn period. But yeah, Chantal would be the type to be proud. And that reminds me of that big, long ass bloody mark that Shani had left on Rev's mattress during that stream, I think during the holidays. Okay, my mind's still going. Let's continue. Arlo, welcome to the Gold Cluster. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Oh, every time I say something crazy and then I get a new member, I wonder if they're going to stay. I hope you stay, Arlo. I hope you stay. Naya, I hope I said your name right. Naya Cooks. Chantal would 100% be the type of mother to get jealous of the daughter getting too much attention from the father. You look beautiful today, by the way. Naya, let me tell you something. I 1000% agree with you. Yes, she would. Yes, she absolutely would. Y'all, I don't know how adoption works. I don't know anything when it comes to that with the Muslim faith. But I'm being dead serious. Pray to whatever you believe in that this don't even happen. I don't believe she can actually take the steps to adopt a child. Chantal can't even get her ass up to go to a doctor's appointment. So I don't believe this will happen. My thing is, crazier things have happened. And for that, there's always that small percentage that it could. And if y'all don't want me, if y'all truly enjoy my presence, just remember, part of my platform depends on her not ever being a mother because I'm going real life and I'm being dead serious. Janie, thank you. I mean, Danny, sorry, I said Janie. Danny, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the Gold Cluster Supreme. You do have access to the Discord. Get in there if you are comfortable. Koba, thank you. I'm black and that's normal. They offer extend to besties as well. Exactly. I've stayed at friends' house overnight since it was too late to get a ride to my mom's. Literally. Literally. Her relationship with people has been so odd that the simplest thing she turns into a drama. And she wonders why she's out here showing her ass online and people are like tuned in and invested. Why would that be weird to you? You fucking freak. And thank you again, Koba. Thank you. Daily, thank you so much for being a member for 1 month. Thank you. On replay, but looking forward to this. Much love. Oh, baby, there's a lot. And speaking of, let's get right back into it. I got caught up. I was trying to get caught up. Thank you so much for the patience and thank you for the support. I appreciate y'all so much. Not hold on. Of course, this comes in. The scooter needs a safe word. Charlie Ross, period. Bob Gold. Woman. Oh, actually, okay, I kind of like Bob Gold. What do y'all think? Okay, so Charlie Ross, Bob Gold. Actually, I'm gonna do a poll. So when I paint, and before y'all say that, before y'all even throw up tomatoes, the painting's not gonna stop. So at the very least, you can contribute to choosing the name. We're gonna either go with Charlie Ross or Bob Gold. I actually like Bob Gold, but I want to hear y'all opinions. So when I paint, what I'll do, okay, so I'll do something like let's just say we go with Bob Gold, just as an example. I'm gonna get into character of Bob Gold. Oh, I should buy some paintbrushes. I should buy some paintbrushes. Oh, okay. I'll get into character. I'll pick up. Okay, so this is a lip gloss, but pretend it's a paintbrush. And then while I'm painting what's in my mind, I could use the paint. Bitch. Oh, we about to elevate these streams. We about to elevate these streams. We about wait. The scooter needs a safe word. Thank you. Thank you for putting this in my head. And I'll do the poll as soon as we return to Chantal. Smee, my family has adult napped me. Listen, has adult napped me due to drinking. Literally. It's so normal. But Smee, according to Chantal, there's a scandal there. I don't know where it is or where it lies, but you staying at your family's house, scandal. Appalling. Concerning. Back to Chantal, and then I'll put up the poll. I'll put up the poll. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm gonna order the fake paintbrushes tonight. I'll probably do some short ones because I don't want to be too long because I want it in frame. So I'll probably do some short ones. Back to Chantal.
I'm not going back with that loser, especially after he fucking messaged a hater. He can go to hell with her. Whatever the fuck it is. Clout chasing losers of Gore World, and he gives them fodder. He gives them fucking content like the fucking he is.
For those who don't know, the word that I censored was the R slur. Yeah, the R slur. So this is Chantal. So we're originally watching a video where she wants to walk back some nasty thing she says. She doesn't want to get too into it, but she just wanted to sit there and like walk back some nasty thing she said. That's one of the nasty things she said. Keep in mind, this is not the first time she's called Salah, her husband, the R slur. Go ahead, continue.
Anyway, I don't regret my words. There's a lack of discipline there, and there's also just a lot of issues within the relationship that just keep resurfacing.
Yeah, of course he really loves me. Like, nobody's perfect, you know? And I've done a lot worse with people I've really loved. Like when I was really in love in my relationships, I was a shitty cheater, like physical, full-blown affairs, like bad. Had nothing to do with them or how much I loved them at all. And like, I believe him and we've moved on, and like, it did bring us closer, like in a lot of ways, which is really weird. And I have the freedom to leave if I want. Like, so, like, if I'm not happy somewhere, you trust me, I'm gonna leave, okay?
So, for those who don't remember this clip, I had to remind y'all this was when Chantal was going on and on to explain how her and Salah have moved on since that affair. They've become closer. And the truth is, if she wasn't happy, she would just leave. When's the last time you've seen Chantal happy? We are on breakup, what, number 10 of 2026? And she is now walking back the abuse claims. She was just crying, ended her stream crying. It doesn't sound like she's happy. But she said she would leave. Interesting. Okay. I actually see more suggestions for the painting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to close out the poll in like maybe like 5-ish minutes. And what I'll do is I'll take the winning poll and then add it, the poll answer, and then I'll add it to Minion's suggestion. And I'm not forgetting any other support. I'm going to get to y'all for sure. But Charlie Bob and Ross Gold, I kind of like that too. So when I close out the poll, whatever wins, I'll add it to these two. I'll add it to these two because I see y'all spitting in the chat. I said, hold on, I like these names too. See, Charlie Ross, Charlie Bob. Honestly, I like Charlie Bob. It gets Southside. You know what I'm saying? With an artistic flair, you know? So I'll add that. Honestly, the truth is I might just rotate through all names. One day I might be Charlie Bob. Ooh, like on the days that I paint a little bit, I might just give you Charlie Bob. But on the days I know I'm about to paint and lose subscribers, I might be Bob Gold. Because Bob Gold stands on business. But if it's a little, you see, so I might rotate. I'm going to still do it, but just so y'all know, I might just rotate through the names depending on the level of painting I'm going to do. Sometimes you just got to make it up as you go. Go ahead, Chantal.
I've done it in all of my relationships. Like I've always like been the one to leave, you know, always. Because if I'm not happy, I'm not going to stay.
And it comes out as anger and insecurity towards, you know, my husband and his family. I just feel so not good enough. There's just so much there that, you know, anger and resentment that has built up. Me and my innocent family. Shut the fuck up.
I was trying to react to this Labubu Ross suggestion, but let us continue with Chantal about to disrespect the shit again out of Salah's family.
He always sticks up. That's the thing. He always sticks up for his family. Never me. Like, he's such a piece of trash. Useless fucking human. And how the fuck you say your cousin's not flirting with you? His 17 or 18-year-old cousin.
For anyone who missed it the other day, please listen closely. Salah's 17, maybe 18-year-old cousin. Listen to this.
We're in the car. She's leaning over, whispering in his ear and laughing about something. Oh, she was bad-mouthing her parents. Why is she bad-mouthing her parents to you? Why does she feel comfortable enough to fucking talk to you about it?
Because Salah is a safe space. I remember a viewer brought this up before. I don't remember if it was in chat or if it was in the Discord, and I want to take the time to echo it here. Chantal has found a way to make every green flag of Salah's a negative thing. Salah has a lot of red flags and very few green flags. And she will find a way to make those green flags be negative. So what I'm hearing is a young lady is feeling comfortable to go to this older cousin. She feels she has a safe space with him to share some of the things that, you know, she's uncomfortable with. Keep in mind, Chantal later on, not in this stream, in a separate stream, Goes on to mention how the same cousin who was confiding in Salah, her parents fight a lot. Wait, so she's able to tell this family's business about how her parents fight a lot, right? But she can't connect. That's why she would go to Salah. It's a safe space, especially from the fighting at home. Chantal has got to be one of the dumbest people to ever be on this platform.
She can't talk to anyone in her family. She's like my little sister. Yeah, okay. Still unacceptable. I didn't say he was with his cousin, but I just don't like that, you know? You guys are ignorant when it comes to culture. Like, it's very clear.
I wanted you to remember this little rant she went on. This was in January when Chantal said with her whole chest that viewers are ignorant to the culture, and listen to what she's spewing. But she had the nerve to say, y'all are ignorant to the culture. Y'all don't understand. I could see it based on the things that you guys have been saying. And look at what the fuck she's saying today.
The way that you guys would joke and like not know anything about Islam or whatever. So that out of the way, I do regret being so vile with my tongue, you know? He's such a dog. You're a fucking dog. Kelb. Hayawan. I hate toxic, dramatic, and negative relationships like this especially, but I've tried many times to help her by cheating on me. You fucking cheater. She'd choose this path, good for her. Each of us can live our own life. You deserve better. Fuck off, you stupid whore, whoever messaged him. Fuck you. I don't care, I'm not jealous. At all. Zero. He's a pig. He's a dog. He's a fucking hypocrite.
And I just want to remind y'all, she's specifically calling Salah a dog and a pig because she knows how disrespectful it is. So, say for example, you call me a pig, you call me a cow, whatever. Okay. It is not the same. It is not the same to call, like, or let me actually use the right example. Say you call me a dog or a pig. It is not the same saying that to Salah, saying that to about his family. It's not the same. And don't get me wrong, there are very problematic, bigoted animals that you can apply to a Black person like me. The pig isn't one. It is very specific language because she's racist. And she knows calling him those specific animals, what that does. She has made it her mission to tear this man down little by little, only to try to walk it back. And it's not working this time. And I really, really, really hope he sticks to it this time.
If I ever... You want to play that game, bitch? I'm gonna go scorched earth on your fucking ass. Insult my family. Fuck your family. Fuck them all. You're bullshit. They never mentioned me. Well, then it's your fault because you said they did. Imagine messaging someone's husband. Like a clout-chasing, stupid, dumb whore. And then imagine him answering. Like a stupid, dumb dog loser. I want to be single for life. The tweet says they were messaging since February. Really? Oh. Oh, really? You have proof of that? If that's true, I'm gonna talk you into the ground every fucking day and make so much money off of your fucking name. You are gonna want to fucking hide in a rock in a hole in Syria for the rest of your fucking pathetic life.
I would like to remind everyone, these are the words of Salah's wife. To get this disgusting, keep in mind over those simple messages, nothing flirtatious. And as much as I don't believe it was smart for Salah to respond to any viewer, even if it was a simple conversation, Has Chantal thought to herself, especially with the views that Salah's family may have of her, maybe he didn't have a place to express just simply that. Like he's tired of her disrespecting him. He's tired of him, like of her disrespecting his family. But maybe he expressed it to someone who does kind of get it, who's not actually judging him, and where he won't have to hear an earful later, like with his family, who already saw the red flags. Maybe that's why Salah simply responded and expressed those thoughts. He actually didn't even disrespect Chantal in those messages. He didn't disrespect Chantal's family in those messages. He just expressed how tired he is of having to deal with this. He's tired. He's done. That's all he said. But she's going to ruin him. She's going to continue tearing this man down, only for 24 hours later for her to try to walk it back. Because there's a chance that door is now closed. And she's about to experience consequences for her actions. And if you've been watching Chantal long enough, you know she doesn't like consequences to her actions. That's why she's going to keep trying to blame anybody else. I can't wait to hear it. Before we continue, though, I'm going to get to the remaining support. Anytime I see a DM attached to Smee, anytime Smee says check DMs, I'm just like, oh. Smee might have sent me my favorite edit. Before I present you guys with this edit, let's close out the poll. So there were 418 votes. Thank you. So the painting, oh shit, it was 50-50. I didn't even realize that. It's 50-50. So yeah, we're going to rotate. We're going to have to rotate. So for today, I'm just going to choose Bob Gold. For today, I want to present y'all with Bob Gold, courtesy of Smee. Look at this. Look. Bitch. I think this is my favorite edit that Smee has ever done. So Bob Gold has entered the chat and, you know, mid-painting. Look at this masterpiece. I love it. I love it. I'm not kidding, Smee. This might be my favorite fucking edit you've ever done. I saw that. I checked while Chantal was still going because I saw Smee said check DMs. So I go to check the. Bitch, I almost dropped my phone. I'm so proud of my community. Just one more time before we continue to Chantal being bitter and disgusting and, you know, pretty much signing them divorce papers with her mouth. Look at this. Ooh. Look at this beauty. I love it. No one can argue. I got a dope ass community. Nobody could fucking argue that. Back to Chantal. Smee, thank you for your creativity. This is what I like to foster. I love it. Go ahead, Chantal. Go back to being bitter. Go ahead, girl.
You don't fuck me over. And I don't care if it's not fucking sexual. You told me you don't message other women. You piece of hara. Oh, he's such a piece of shit. Every day my title will be Salah's a piece of cheating shit. I wish that I could learn to articulate how I'm feeling in a way that isn't so hurtful to people or isn't so damaging to myself, because it's also a reflection of me. I saw he had a Snapchat too. And I said, why do you have a Snapchat? Oh, it's just for my game. Really? Why is a married fucking man What's a married man doing with a fucking Snapchat? What? So you can send your dick pics to women like a good Muslim man you are?
One of my favorite things about Chantal is that she can't hold water. So she has spent how long denying that the dick pic that was circulating was Salah? She said that wasn't Salah's. No face, no case. She just admitted it here. These are the moments why I stick through the boring stuff, because eventually it pays off. So I could grab clips like that. So that's that picture that I saw. No, I didn't share it because he didn't really see himself, so I didn't share it. But obviously it was sent to me because people are messy. So that interesting picture that I saw was in fact Salah. And I am simply gonna say, based off of what I've seen, there's no angle that can help this opinion. I know this would be a fact. Um, he ain't penetrating shit. Maybe a belly button. Maybe her ear. That's all I'm gonna say. Continue, Chantal.
You trash. I've put up with a lot of shit from him. You don't even know the surface. You don't even know the surface. He's looked at my phone so many times. What is this? And he would never, like, he would always, like, be so secretive with his phone, you know? He's a walking red flag, disguised as a pious Muslim man. But he's nothing but a dog. You know? So, that being out of the way, I want to talk about this Dubai guy.
Before she goes in to the topic of the Dubai guy, I want to give you guys a clear picture of the Dubai guy, and I want to thank Kristen on Twitter. If somebody can grab her handle and please post her account. Kristen is one of the biggest archivers in this community with her Twitter account. It is worth following Kristen. The reason we were able to get this picture is because she had archived the TikTok battle that Chantal did back in January. So this Dubai guy is actually from January 13th, to be specific. So Kristen, if you see this, thank you for your archiving, because I didn't think for a second I would actually save these, but she had it saved and she posted a great picture for us. So this is Dubai guy. That is the man who invited Chantal to Dubai. That is the man, according to Chantal, has been giving her more attention than Salah, her husband. And this is what I wanted to mention as well, as she backtracks the whole cheating. There's a chance, yes, Chantal could have exaggerated some of this. However, one of the things, like the alarm bells that went off when she was talking about this Dubai guy, was something she said that led to her cheating in the past. Because Chantal has cheated on both long-term relationships that she had, not just Pete's, but also with BB. And for those who may not know, Chantal cheated on Pete's with BB, left Pete's for BB, and then later on cheated on BB as well. And one thing Chantal has always said when it comes to that was the lack of attention she was receiving in the relationship at the time that had her step out. The minute she said this Dubai guy was giving her more attention than her husband, I said, wait, she did have this dude on the back burner. She was hopeful this was a backup plan. As soon as she said that, I said, oh, this may be exaggerated, but not completely false. Chantal is a cheater. She was following the same pattern that she did with Pete's and BB with this guy. Now back to her. Actually, before we go back to her explaining this Dubai guy and trying to walk that back, let me get caught up. Actually, I want to make sure I don't leave anyone. Okay. Daily, thank you for 1 month on replay, but looking. Oh, no, I did read this. Much love. Thank you. I'm not as far behind as I thought I was. Okay. I got this one. This is where I am. Frontier. Thank you. Shane Dawson rented a womb and had twin boys. So unfortunately, anything is possible. Don't get me started on that. I try not to think about that. I try not to think about that. I try not to think about him having children. And I'm sure there's Shane Dawson fans. I'm not one. I'm not one. I had to do my homework and I realized, oh, I will never be a Shane Dawson fan. No, thank you. No, thank you. And Minion, actually, let me save this now because I want to add your name suggestions to the rotating list of painting names. And I'm going to order those brushes tonight. Thank you so much, y'all, for being so damn creative. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you. Koba, thank you for 8 months. Add some sassy little trees in the background. Oh, hold on. Let me save this. Now we about to redo my background and everything. You know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. If you part of this community, you will understand when you click in. If you're not, you'll get to understand us. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love that idea. Sloan, thank you for 8 months. No, sorry. Thank you for 11 months. Let's do I know how to I'm gonna mess up the name. Test of Chantal's spot. What to do? Hold on. Spot. What do we think it looks like? Oh, Chantal's spot. What do we think it looks like? Y'all tell me how y'all want to go about that. And thank you for 11 months. Thank you. Bella, I want in on this art thing. I'm not a creator, but I'm a painter. My channel has pics. Been thinking of setting up a Discord. Yeah, listen, Bella, one of the things, if you are a creator, like you just said, one of the best things to do, as long as you can have the right people helping you, is setting up a Discord. I know there's a lot of scary stories out there about Discords, but if you gather the right community, you will love it. So if you don't have a Discord and you do art, please set it up. Please. I'm not the best with Discords, but if you got a question for me, I'll ask my Discord manager or I'll ask one of my mods because my mods are great with Discords. So if you haven't, give it some thought. Do what you got to do. And Smee, I already got it. I already got it. Porcosaurus, thank you. Got to be on replay, but finally set goals. Thank you. I'll look for them. And speaking of, because I know what you're referring to, guys, by early next week, because it'll take me a couple of days, I plan to be caught up with DMs because there's a lot of conversations I need to be caught up with, and there's some sweet messages I've been receiving. There's times I read them and I want to sit back and make sure I respond like thoughtfully. So that's why sometimes it takes me time to get back to y'all. But literally the next few days, especially after tomorrow's member stream, I'm going to sit back and get caught up on a lot of DMs. So please know when y'all send me these DMs and it's clear you put a lot of thought into them, they don't go unread. I'm just going to take my time to make sure I respond to as many as possible because I do get a lot. In fairness, I do. And thank you again, Porcosaurus Boo. Koba, thank you. Most people don't think like that. She's so gross. She's disgusting. She genuinely is disgusting. Truly. Thank you. Yamino, they have the mini Bob Ross book and painting set. Perfect for you, Sharbubu. You know what? Instead of melty clocks, you paint melty everything. You know what? Yamino. And speaking of Yamino, actually, let me see if I have it here. Give me 1 second, Shaw. There was this, oh, I do have it. Okay. I was making sure I added it to the right folder. So Yamano, who is constantly bullying me, decided, and can actually, I should have probably did this a long time ago. Give me 1 second. Where is it? Yamano, you are a mod. I'm going to play a video of yours. And feel free to drop your link so more people can watch it and take it in from their devices. This video is titled, hold on, I want to make sure I got the name right. This video is titled Unblock Me. I think it's Unblock Me, I Love You. This video is titled Unblock Me, I Love You. It's a love note to Rosie. And I need you to pay attention. If you're not looking at the screen, the music part is not important. It's only about 20 seconds. You need to visually take this in. So Yamano's love letter to Rosie. Here it is. When I saw the fingerless gloves, I almost fucking screamed. Yamano is not taking this loss laying down. You hear me? Yamano is such a fucking troll. I'm not making this up. Yamano did this. Yamano, you are in bod now. You can link the video. I said, I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. The nail polish, the fingerless gloves. I said, oh, you had time. You had time. You had time. Back to Chantal. Back to Chantal.
The whole story with that, because I'm getting messages from people, you know, all kinds of messages about this, and I will say that the whole story starts like this. I was doing TikTok battles, and I ended up battling this man he lived in Dubai. So after the battle, he messaged me and, you know, said I'm pretty, mashallah, stuff like that. I said, thank you, you know, but I never, he invited me to go to Dubai out of respect for my marriage. I didn't entertain it.
That was a lie, because this is what she actually said.
Talking to the guy from Dubai, and what? Two can play that game. I stopped talking to him because I said things are complicated with my husband and I don't want to be a cheater. So the guy you were jealous of and made me delete, yeah, I talked to him. And what?
Well, what's what? And she's about to say two could play that game. What's what is the fact that he's not responding to your calls now. Salah's not responding. See? She wanted to be big and bad and hurt Salah, and now she's on the internet crying due to her actions. Go ahead, cheater. Keep on.
It's me better than you. Okay, hold on a sec.
Just in case you missed it, because I was almost talking over it, she said the Dubai guy treats her better than Salah.
I was only nice to Salah out of respect for Chantal. I had my own feelings, but let them pour out still wouldn't make a difference. I don't care. You can do whatever the fuck he wants. And so can I. Sayonara, bitch. Fucking hate his guts. He deserves better, my fucking fat ass. If anybody deserves better, it's me. Did I cheat on you?
Yes. Yes, she did. And based on how she described Salah having a simple exchange with a viewer, she goes on to describe that as cheating. Therefore, what she did with the intention of getting attention from this man in Dubai and throwing it in Salah's face, yes, Chantal is a cheater. She cheated on Salah.
No. And I don't care if it's not fucking sexual. You told me you don't message other women. You piece of hara. Imagine messaging a married man because you're a dumb whore. Not sexual, but still.
So based on that, right? Imagine messaging a married man. Imagine being a married woman messaging a man from TikTok to the point that she gets an invite to Dubai and months later sits online and says she's going to cancel her trip to Malaysia, go to Dubai to spend time with a man who treats her better and gives her more attention than her husband. So what Salah did was so awful because he shouldn't be talking to anyone of the opposite sex, but what she did is just fine. No, that's cheating. And that's definitely cheating based off of her definition that she says here. So, cheating ass bitch.
It doesn't matter. To me, that's cheating. What do you mean don't blame her? So messaging a married man is okay? Are you fucked in the head? The fuck? Get out of here. You're a fucking eye roll. Go fucking roll your eyes in back of your head, dumbass. You know, like I even message like that I'm married and stuff like that. I basically...
Oh, I just want to make sure I grab this. 2 Cardinals. How long has she known Dubai guy? Like 12 minutes? Well, since January. And this is them on TikTok battling back on January 13th. So this is Chantal, the Dubai guy, and the very heavy filter that she's using. So that's them here. And if you want to see, like, grab a screenshot of him solo. Hold on, let me see. That's him solo. So, yep. January 13th is when they did that battle. And somehow their conversation has gone on to the point she even had an invite to Dubai.
Said that yesterday because I was angry and just really childishly wanted to make him jealous. My husband jealous. I was never unfaithful during my whole entire relationship with him.
She literally just admitted to being unfaithful, but okay. You know what I just realized? No one was going to remind me that it's time for a second bonding break. We going on damn near 3 hours, and we've only done 1. I'll be right back. You guys go stretch.
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're taking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end.
Hopefully the ending always brings you back in. It draws you back in. That's the goal. That is the goal. And the other beautiful thing about breaks is sometimes I make sure to try to keep up with chat. Sometimes I'll make sure to go to the Discord and just check up just to see if I'm tagged in anything. And wouldn't you know, I am tagged in a beautiful creation that my mod possibly can put together. I have some of the most amazing mods. We have another Bob Gold creation. This one is featuring a different girl, but please feast your eyes on this beauty here. Look at that. Look at that beauty. That is an artist. Do you see this? Do you see the artistry? Do you see this iconic image? I'm telling you, one of these days, this will be auctioned off. Just don't forget where y'all saw the original. Don't let nobody be out here with copycats. Y'all know the original. A couple of decades from now, this will be worth at least $1 million. At least $1 million. Don't let nobody take this and try to make money off of the back of this community. This artwork right here and this belongs to the gold cluster. Yeah, it's going to go down in history. In history. You hear me? Kim, thank you. Thank you. Maybe we have our own museum someday. I feel like we'll earn it. I feel like we'll earn it. Back to Chantal and this embarrassing display.
Like at all. I'm going to Dubai. I've been invited there. Because yeah, a really fucking handsome person has invited me to Dubai. So fuck this. Pays more attention to me than my own husband. Because honestly for me, it's easy. Because I have been unfaithful. If I'm looking out the window, I'm just distracted and it helps me kind of think. But I've been unfaithful in past relationships. And whenever the final time when I realized how hurtful it was to the person that I loved and cared about at the time, I vowed to never do it again. Because I have a conscience. So the guy you were jealous of and made me delete? Yeah, I talked to him. And what?
I guess that's her conscience. That's what's speaking. The conscience. That's okay.
Treats me better than you. And seeing the hurt in that person's eyes when they found out haunted me. And still does.
It haunted her so much, she turned around to do it again. She turned around to do it again to Salah.
That I would hurt someone else like that. and taint the relationship. So for me, that was a wake-up call, like on the soul level. Like for me, I just, you know, so when I said that, I was just doing anything to try to make him jealous, because I don't know.
Never gonna.
I just wanted to remind you of this clip, and it stands true today. Chantal was correct when she said this back in 2023. She always exposes herself.
Happen. I expose myself more than anyone. I'm sorry, but it's not gonna happen. Anyway, and none of this personal stuff that he reveals is anyone's business. You know what I mean?
But whatever the case, I was never unfaithful. I was never the unfaithful one in the relationship. For me, it's easy because when I love someone, I'm not interested in like any other dude, like any other male, period.
Unless she's not getting the attention she feels she deserves. Salah cheated and talking to someone thousands of miles away, was talking about them flying out to Kuwait. Barky and other things were involved as well. Chantal, apparently this year, was having conversations with someone outside her marriage as well, while getting invites to Dubai. They're both cheaters. Two cheaters in a very, very toxic dynamic. But again, both are cheaters.
It's just, you know, like now anyways, like I just don't have any interest. Like I get a ton of messages from men all the time. Some serious, some probably not serious, some probably serious. But messages from women too.
I wanted to remind you guys of this older clip when she was actually asking viewers to send her pictures of their boobs. And for context, this was around the time that Chantal was trying to impress Nader. This was before, I believe this was before sleeping with Dee Dee, or it could have been afterwards. But she knew what Nader was interested in, and it was to the point that her predatory ass started asking viewers boldly to send her pictures of boobs. And I always saved this because I always found this problematic. That's crazy. But here's a reminder.
Send me the nudes. Actually, I like boobs. I do like boobs. I want to see. I don't have Instagram. I want to see boobs.
But at the end of the day, out of respect for my marriage, I never engaged. Especially not on a romantic level. And even though we're separated right now, or whatever, nothing's changed in that regard since yesterday. We've not communicated.
And this was yesterday when she said this. And as far as I know, currently today, they still haven't communicated, which is why she was crying. So, yep, nothing has changed. And she has no control over that. I love that for her.
I wish he would at least tell me, like, if he's going to be handing in the divorce papers. If you can do that, thank you. I did actually, like, I didn't talk to him today or, like, yesterday since we blocked each other. But, like, right before blocking one another, I messaged him on TikTok and was like, how dare you message haters? And then he was like, he messaged me back. He was like, he messaged Mr. Dubai, remember? So you're the fucking cheater. Fuck off. I'm a cheater, okay. Isn't that funny how that works?
But going forward, yes, even despite everything that has happened in the relationship, I still have a level of respect for it.
There's no respect left. What is she talking about? I still have a level of respect for it. Where? There's none left. That's why it seems like the door has now closed. She is a fucking joke. Chantal thinks she can say all the things she had said just the day prior. Shoot, not even just the day prior, the months before that, the year before that, and think like, yeah, I'm just going to try to respect my marriage moving forward. Bitch, there's none left. Hang it up. Flat screen. It's a wrap. Please.
To where I don't want to make this content. He can't go to reaction channel. He can't become a reaction channel because the shit I have on him, first of all, he has nothing on me. Second, I can do the same. I'll make a lot more money than him doing it. And I just don't want to do it. I don't feel good doing it. So moving forward, I don't want to talk on a personal level about that. Our relationship, whatever. And again, that's not me walking back. That's not me, not us getting back together. It's just me being mature about it and doing what will make me feel good at the end of the day. Having a clear conscience wise.
That's one of Chantal's biggest issues. Always making sure that she feels good at the end of the day. The raging, the disrespecting Salah's family, the degrading Salah's family and Salah, that was making sure she felt good in that moment. She felt good at the end of the day. And now the reality is setting in. So now she thinks she could sit here and apologize so she could feel better at the end of the day. That's her issue. She's so fucking selfish. All she thinks about is her emotions, what she's feeling at the time, whether it's justified or not, and making sure she gets the emotions she needs out. It doesn't matter how much hatred she's spewing at the time. It doesn't matter the dangerous claims she's saying at the time. It's all about saying the nastiest thing to make sure she feels better. Because what would make Chantal feel better, especially in moments where she doesn't feel the best, she feels hurt, is belittling people. That's all the last couple of days were. Completely belittling and degrading Salah and his family. Disrespecting them any way that she can. Only to turn around now and even today, walking these things back. Oh, wait, no. It's not that he hit me. He threw the bag towards me when I was being explosive, when truly she probably was just being abusive as she always is. But she needs to feel better now, guys. So she needs to walk this back and it needs to be accepted. And hopefully Salah unblocks her and it doesn't seem like he has. She's going to be lonely for a long time. And the only interaction she will have is with strangers online. That's a sucky existence. That's all she will ever have. And that's because of her doing.
I don't think that the answer is to dig deeper, put the knife in deeper, so to speak. I'm gonna talk you into the ground every fucking day and make so much money off of your fucking name. You are gonna want to fucking hide in a rock in a hole in Syria for the rest of your fucking pathetic life. You don't fuck me over. He was very hurt because we've insulted, it's been toxic. That has been public, it's not something, a big secret.
I just want you to know.
This is from September of last year. For those who may not know, this is when Chantal went on the internet alleging that if something was to happen to her, it was Salah and his family. She put those white woman tears to work. Go ahead. Performance time.
If anything happens to me, it was them. It was him, it was them. Okay. We were fighting and calling each other bad names, but then he threatened me. I'm gonna try to get out of here, but I can't leave right now. I don't have my bank card.
It just spiraled, and I didn't want to take this to the internet. Like,
And now what you're about to hear is Chantal walking it back. She came online on a black screen, sobbing, crying. Keeping in mind, I edit out a lot of the snotting, all of that. If something happens to me, it was them. I don't have my bank card. It was them. He threatened me. I have nowhere to go. The police will probably be on his side. Only for her to then come back and say this. Sounds familiar, right? Kind of like the last couple of days. Oh, now he didn't hit you? There's a pattern here. Chantal is dangerous.
like I really didn't, but like I don't know what's like wrong with me. Like I just my and I'm not like backtracking or anything because we are definitely 100% donezo. Like we are not going to stay together.
This was from September of last year. Still sounds a bit familiar. They were done. There was no coming back from what she did. There was no coming back from their fights. And look at where we are today. The cycle continues.
You know, there was a lot of hurt, there was a lot of love, and I think what hurt him the most was me coming for his family, and I shouldn't have done it in the way that I did. I don't think he understands how hurtful it is to try to be in a relationship with someone whose family doesn't accept you, and you just feel insecure about that. And I think those insecurities just make me explode. Like, they just make me over the top. And yep, he's nothing but an ungrateful piece of shit for how fucking loyal I was to him. So good luck in life. You'll fucking need it. Because you're nothing but a cheater. Who's gonna want to marry that? Of course, a fucking submissive woman. You know, like being told, like, you know, just whatever. I just don't want to relive it, but it is hard. So let's reiterate this. Your oldest sister hated me the minute that we got together, judged me off the bat, off of my fucking past, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives when I took my shahada, but your family, your innocent family, judged me. Then in Syria, when we were fighting and you were gone away, you said you told me you don't know my family, blah, blah, blah. You were threatening me. So what am I going to think about your family, huh? You told me your aunt wishes you that I would be not a sweet woman and let you have a second wife and have a child. Your innocent family. Oh, I'm supposed to fucking love them. It is very hard. It makes you very insecure. And I know I'm not perfect. I have a lot to work on. But, you know, neither is he. So, I do want to work on my anger and impulsiveness. He's scum. Fucking scumbag. Blaming it all on me. Fuck you. Treat me like shit. Ignore me. Keep me a secret from your family. Say I'm not allowed at your house. You're a piece of shit. I don't want my tongue to destroy my soul, so to speak. I want to handle things in a more mature way. And I don't think I did handle any of that maturely. Eat shit. You and your whole bloodline. Inbred bloodline. He's literally messaging the haters. He's a fucking mutt. He gives them fucking content like the fucking he is. Even though it's like entertaining for you guys to watch me rage out and bash him and just be really awful, it's a spectacle for you guys, you know, but it is my real life. So At the end of the day, I don't feel too good about things like that after they're done and everything's calmed down. So, but it's so hard to control in the moment. Salah's messaging me right now. Your best thing is to stop messaging me because you're getting me mad too. I'm tired of holding in how I feel. I'm tired of being silenced. I need to leave here so I can speak my mind, okay? I need to get the hell out of here. I think there's a way to articulate our feelings without being so aggressive, you know? That being said, yeah, I have no intention of going to Dubai. I have no intention of being with anyone from Dubai. I never will. I really don't have any actual romantic interest in this person. So y'all can stop messaging me. I don't care about his life. I don't care about who he is at all. I have no intention of pursuing anything. Not because we're getting back together, but I just realized that jumping right into another emotional relationship with someone, like, no, no, I need to be in a relationship with myself. They never truly forget me. Call me, say what you want about me, but the turd still emailing me desperately. Salah. See? It was all a lie. That's what your brain has trouble comprehending. You know? Is how much it was just all a lie. All of it. That's what I gotta do. I have no intention whatsoever. So, anyways, that's all I wanted to say, I guess. It took a long time, actually. Longer than I thought. Might be a bit of a longer video just to explain that, but that's about it. That's the tea with that. I just wanted to clarify that. I'm sorry if it seemed like, a lie, but I don't know. I just impulsively blurted that out to hurt him. Like I've been hurt. So anyways, that is that. I'm closing the chapter on this. I'm not going to be talking about it anymore. I just want to move on. Bees, whatever. And yeah, focus on myself.
None of this is going to age well for Chantal, none of it. And I look forward to witnessing it all because Chantal is going to overshare because she has no one else. No one else. Even in the clip towards the end where she goes, oh, they never seem to forget me, because Nader was emailing her recently, Salah. That clip was from January. And even if we take that date away, the truth is these relationships end for one reason and one reason only. The partner has to leave her. And finally, 2 days ago, she might have said the one thing that's going to have Salah leave her. Maybe not in the same way Nader left her, but nonetheless, he might be gone and she only has herself to blame. Because she's been talking in loops for years. Oh, I'm impulsive. My emotions, can't regulate them, can't do this. And she does nothing to change. She does nothing to help herself. She just goes on to her next victim. And hopefully that Dubai guy knows, at least started looking into her so he doesn't become Chantal's next victim. Because the truth is she needs to be alone. She needs to be alone. Let me get caught up on the support and then I'll let y'all go. And we will be back here tomorrow afternoon/evening for our members only stream where Chantal's still very down and sad, but not about Salah. The truth is she's been living on repeat for years. I don't know how she's not tired. Charlotte, thank you so much for the support. Model territory with the look, Charlie. That tall too. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ghost Flowers, thank you for 6 months. Did you see the huge stain she left on the bench? Goodbye, Kyle mentioned it earlier, and I will have that stain ready probably for that's an awful statement to say out loud. Wow. I will have that stain ready for the next public Chantel stream. Wow. Mm. Salah must have been bricked up. Maybe now she'll give him access to her Hershey Highway. Ghost Flowers, just based on the information I know, he can't reach her Hershey Highway. Trust me. And again, y'all just gonna have to take my word for it. When someone doesn't put out something themselves, I don't spread it. So he might just want to dip it in a pudding cup. I don't know. But Donovan, thank you for 18 months. I love you and everyone here. Thank you, Donovan. I love you too, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You've been my rider for a while, so I appreciate you. Shadow, the fact that her mouth hasn't got her dance. Listen, I don't get it. Dance Dawn is insane. She's so degrading. I don't like Salah, but damn, she is wow. I don't know how she's gone untouched all these years. I genuinely, and I know part of it actually is because she don't leave the house and she doesn't normally take that type of mouth on the streets. But Chantal being touched has been overdue, overdue, overdue. And who knows? Maybe one day. The bear, thank you. My fave will always be whoever made you into an animation with you and the tiny body walking with the chest instead of the legs. Sorry, not sorry. Actually, because I actually keep them all. Let me see. Hold on. I keep them all in a folder. Let me look for it. Let me look for it. I always keep them all in a folder, but let me look for it just in case I have it somewhere else so I don't hold you guys up. But maybe I could actually have that ready for the next stream. The imagination and the artistry in this community is definitely unmatched. And thank you for the support, boo. Bishop, Chantal doesn't know what it's like to be anything more than a fetish. So her mind automatically goes to depravity. Exactly. All her intentions come at a cost. So she believes all intentions come at a cost. Perfect. Again, Bishop, you're a wordsmith. I don't know what you do outside of the internet. You're a wordsmith. Perfectly worded. And thank you for that. Chantal she's sick. She truly is sick. Oh, Naya, welcome to the memberships. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Let me make sure. Oh, shit. Not you, welfare fund. Hold on. Hold on. Let me sit my titties right. Excuse me, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to get right for this. Thank you so much for joining the Go Cluster. Thank you for joining the Welfare Fund. Ready, set, EBTs, EBTs, EBTitties. Thank you. Thank you, Naya, for playing your part in keeping my black eyes off of welfare. I ain't gonna lie, they was sitting on opposite sides of my stomach for a second, but I got them together for you. Thank you for joining the Welfare Fund. And please remember, y'all, when you're Supreme or higher, you do have access to the Discord. It's a great community. Please check it out. Please feel free to join. Possibly Kim, thank you for 12 months. I may have also sent, oh, wait, is this a different one? Hold on. Is this a different one? And thank you, Boo. Thank you. I gotta save all of these. I appreciate you and thank you for 12 months. Thank you so much. The scooter needs a save word. Bob Ross themed Discord called the joy of bonding. You see how that sounds so positive and factual? The joy of bonding. I can't wait to see what more artwork you guys come up with. I thank you, Boo. Evie, Charlie Van Gold has to be when the painting is. I'm saving this. When the painting is classy and something we want to happen. Oh, okay. So I want to do an example real quick. See, we do this as a group. So like something classy that we all want to happen. So for example, if we're painting and we're imagining Remy, because you said classy, pouring red wine down each roll of rosies, and then he slaps on the rolls because you got to think the wetness makes a sound, but each pocket of fat makes a different sound because you know how Remy's into music, and the classy element which would make it Charlie Van Gold's is the wine. And maybe she could be eating like a block of cheese on the side. Boom. See how we added the classy element to it? Thank you, EB. Thank you. See, I could think on the spot. I'm telling you, I paint on the spot, but that would have been better if I had the paintbrush as I was saying it, but I didn't. Don't worry. I'm going to elevate these. I'm going to elevate these. I'm going to see if I could get a paintbrush with a gold handle. I'm going to elevate these. See the pouring of the red wine, of the cheese. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, the things I come up with. It's amazing. CC, thank you so much. At no angle, his cupcake orbiting that hand planet. I don't think so either, but she gonna sell it as something different. I'm just happy she confirmed what we already knew. I know you guys don't know the visual, but trust the people who have seen the visual. Oh, it confirmed a lot. It confirmed a lot. Thank you, boo. A chill. Charlie, do you have a P.O. box? The way I've been needing to do that, I gotta do it just because I get asked this honestly almost monthly. Got into crafting, want to send you something. Also, do you have a favorite color? Okay, so I know this won't be an answer. I know a lot of people don't accept this as an answer, but gold is genuinely my favorite color. And I know people are like, that's a metal, that's not a color. Gold is my favorite color. But if you want to put that aside, then green. Then green, if that's easier. I don't know what crafting project you're referring to. And y'all, I'm gonna get my shit together and I'm going to get that P.O. box because I get asked this often. I used to have one, but I just didn't keep up with it. But I'm gonna do that. And thank you. Thank you. So gold, but if that's, not a color you want, green. Thank you, boo. Let me get to the new members and you guys will be all set. Thank you for spending this time with me. Aaron, welcome to the Go Cluster booth. Thank you for joining. Aaron Rose, it's nice to meet you because I am Charlie Ross. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. You will understand what the name means in a future stream. Okay. Oh, Ashley, thank you and welcome to the Gold Cluster Boo. Welcome to all the new members. And Belladonna, thank you for the gifted membership. And to the new member, please enjoy. You have access to the Discord. Y'all, that's the thing with these crazy streams, because honestly, I don't think it's going to slow down, especially with Chantal. We did another over 3 hours. But that's what it is to get through these. Keep in mind, there's 2 other streams I still got to edit down. We got our member stream tomorrow. Next week is going to be busy. Rosie is claiming she's going to be putting out a lot of content based on the community tab post she put up probably 5-6 hours ago. She's going to have a shit ton of content. So just keep your notifications on. If you're in the Discord, say if it's a long work day and I can't be up here, at least we'll pop our shit in the Discord. So y'all, next week's going to be busy. Keep your notifications on for your favorite Chantal and Rosie content creators because it's going to be a long one. But at least they keep giving us the content. So it's amazing. So we could get back together and take in the mess. Y'all, thank you so much for an amazing stream. I will see members tomorrow. And for everybody else, I will definitely see y'all next week. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Well, later, y'all.
Well, I look like Peter Griffin today. It's the glasses and the chubby face. Anyways.
From being 130 to 280, the bigger you are, the longer the shower. So if I'm 340 pounds, how long do I have to take in the shower? Fuck that. I just wash a few body parts. The ones that don't smell don't really matter.
Well, I mean...
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I went to the bathroom. There was no toilet paper. So I took extra long because I had to wash my ass in the sink and then blow dry my ass with the friggin' Dyson hairdryer. It was like very powerful. So luckily I got to just put my butt far enough away. I know! They had no toilet paper! So I washed my hands very well. I don't smell, I think. Excuse me. A, B, C. I can burp the alphabet. I was gonna
strip for you for Valentine's Day. You know, I was gonna like, I bought like red platform heels. I bought red lingerie. I was gonna strip for you, but you had to be an asshole. You can't strangle me. You can't strangle me.
Oh my god. Goodbye.